Door.
I was too busy. I was too busy doing hot girl shit last time.
Didn't I Sparta kick someone down that pit?
Yeah.
So it's the entire, so you have brought the amount of people that have been Sparta kicked down a hole from 10 to more since I've been gone.
Yep.
You would have been proud of me, Todd.
I'm so proud of you right now.
I thought to myself, what would Todd do?
We had to carry your energy.
Carry kick people down a hole.
Yeah, so to quickly summarize, I believe that you guys slept from 2 sessions ago. You slept in that, let's just go back.
Sealed chamber.
In this room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so basically you woke up, we went through everyone's sort of dreams that they had, except you. Then you pretty much, everyone prepared themselves for everyone to come through the doors when they opened. No one actually came through. And then they went further down into the temple. Back to the temple. Okay. So basically hung out in this center room. Saphirina sent Lottie, the gecko, around for some reconnaissance.
Yeah.
And then they went to a what do we call it? It's not a sacrificing pit. It's a
throwing down a pit.
It's just a big pit, but it was had all of those
Mind.
Yeah,
like all of those like spores and stuff
arrows
coming out.
Gambling man, wasn't it?
Yeah, but had a bunch of spores coming out of here. So all those spores, that's where they're coming from. There was a hope devourer that was sort of like stuck in the rocks here, and a few cultists were trying to, I don't know, sort of just get rid of it and get it free and make it fall down the pit.
When we kicked that guy in there who was on fire, did we see what was at the bottom?
No, it just sort of like erupted. Like this, what this blue line's for. It's about this much lit up in flames.
Yeah.
Because it was all flammable, but they didn't actually see down to the bottom. They saw there was a few ledges here and there, but that was about it. And then, yeah, they killed those guys, kicked them down. Revan blew up one of their heads, melted his face.
Chucked an oil lamp down the hole, set it on fire.
Fucking dope.
We set the body of the
it.
other people we killed on fire and threw them down as well.
I don't say this very often, but I am proud of you guys. You guys kicked some people down a pit. You guys exploded some things up. You did exactly what I would have done, but less chaotic.
Oh no, it was still
It wasn't
chaotic.
much less chaotic.
Yeah, they were arguing about it the whole time.
Oh. Whoever was pro kicking people down a hole, you have my blessing.
I gotta be honest, I think it was everybody.
I think we were all pro kicking down. We were arguing who gets to do it.
Yeah,
I think the hardest part was for this group was picking which of the 3 doors we were going through first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yuldrik
If I was a kick, I would have just kicked one down.
Yeah,
I think Coach Hector wasn't here. All the chaotic energy passed into everybody else.
Get the locked door up here.
You guys decided while I was doing hot girl shit to like just crazy with it.
Right.
Man, my character should have been a barbarian.
There's always time to multiclass.
I have thought that too.
Right, you
Alrighty.
guys.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it. I hope it all goes well and have fun. See you next time.
Night, bro.
Was Doherty here?
So Richland's on the front line for the rest of the night.
Fucking shifty motherfucker.
He
I
did-
didn't even
he got
realize
you.
he was here.
I've got a. Yeah.
Richland is now on my back.
If you think you need the character Diggs, you can leave him in. Otherwise, just
Richland carries in my back.
remove it.
He's
I
so
don't.
tiny.
I don't mind what you do.
I'll have
Do
him
we-
just sort of like sneaking around the outskirts and doing a few things, but nothing major.
Do we have a
Yeah,
chest we
that's
can
alright.
hide him in? With his leather jacket on.
And my sunnies at night.
And the
We're
speed
indoors.
dealers. Please
Alright,
tell
see
me
you guys.
still got them.
Yep.
Yeah, I got sunglasses.
No, Doherty's like speed dealers.
Oh.
I'm
Do you still
hoping
have
he's
that same jacket, Doherty? With the white
He's
stripes
gone.
down the side? Oh,
He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Of course he has
Oh,
it.
well.
But the answer is yes, he still probably has the same jacket 15 years ago and the same sunglasses from 20.
Sometimes I
He
think
may
about
have the
the fact that
jacket,
school
but
was
he can't
15
wear it
years ago
anymore
and it
because it has
blows me
holes in
away.
it.
Do you reckon we
falling
should bury him
apart.
in it?
I
we should,
think
we should
so.
all give
Yeah.
him like a proper, like, full-on.
He's
leather
not
jacket.
going to die in the next 5 years.
No,
Well, we
like,
killed
it's
him off,
not
are we?
as-
That
it's
had
not
a
as
Jaden.
if he's
He's
getting
not-
already taller.
He doesn't
he's
have
getting
fucking
taller.
cancer, mate.
No, but he doesn't. It's
He
not like
ain't
he's going to get any
fucking
taller.
dying yet. She's like, yeah. Should we bury him? Like,
Yeah.
We all know Doherty is going to die in a blaze of glory drifting through Tokyo.
Yep.
No, Doty's going to die in the car, in his dream car. That's what's going to happen. He's going to get to the age of 150, he's going to crawl into his car, and he's going to die in the back seat. After a long and fruitful life.
I'm making love to 5 women.
And then drifting
Yeah.
through Tokyo.
And also drifting to Tokyo at the
he's
same time.
wearing the exact same jacket that he's had for over 115 years, and pants made out of the same jacket.
Got so much
Magic.
respect for Doherty.
Because you shrink when you get old.
Has he gone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gone.
He went like
wouldn't
5
say-
minutes ago.
He wouldn't take this lying down.
No, alright. I was waiting for a response. Okay,
On a-
I
On a more
found
serious
spare-
note,
I
Nicole,
found a
did
spare
you get
10
this one?
minutes.
Oh, no.
And I drew this. uh,
Nice.
looks good.
there you go. That's your axe.
Shotgun.
You've already got it.
Oh.
Yeah, I gave it to you. Fucking idiot.
Just so you can refer to it.
Oh, that's a dope axe.
All
Oh, God. I have to
all
copy
homebrew is subject to change on things not working in
It's like
an
shit,
even
this is
favor.
too-
Yeah,
this
but
is too
turns out it's
OP.
complete-
Which is
broken.
why Din's weapon has gotten progressively weaker and weaker and weaker.
I don't reckon it has gotten any weaker. It's still pretty OP though.
It's probably meant for more like a level 10 to 15 person, so that's why I nerfed the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
I need to copy and paste all this shit.
Hey, there's already music playing. Can you guys hear it? Or is it too loud?
I can hear it.
Yes. No. It's very
Definitely.
ominous.
Sounds like background.
I have it muted because it was too loud for me overall in general, so don't worry about it.
No, that's fair enough.
Diggs. You want to just clear the chat real quick? 'Cause I feel like that the stuff that's in there we probably shouldn't be reading.
I've cleared it so many times. Why does it keep coming up?
Shield of Scucks.
Has it gone
Don't
now?
read it.
No, I can
No.
still wait.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
not reading it. I'm just scrolling through.
How about everyone not, like, if you can't get rid of it, just ignore it?
It's gone
happy
on
to
my
ignore it.
screen.
If you go into the settings, there's a clear current chat log
That's what I've done
button.
like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
It doesn't clear it for
I-
everyone.
yeah. I think you have to do it
Ooh.
individually.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't read.
Yeah, don't read
My,
it.
my character can't read, thank you very much.
Like, I can't read either.
Okay.
My character pretends he can't read.
That's fine. I can
Okay,
just
so-
ignore that.
Yeah, just ignore it. Don't read it, okay? Okay. It's up to you. You guys find yourself in the center hallway to the temple. Okay, good. Alright, so you find yourself in this center temple. Okay, you've gone to the right, you've had a sus there. What do you guys want to do now?
Kick down the door.
Memory says we were going to go to the left door,
I think we should
And-
go. Up.
work our way through.
Yeah, just Yuldrick is sort of tagging along with you guys, searching for this loot, this big plunder of loot that he's been talking about. Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna spin in a circle 3 times, and then kick the door that's nearest that's still closed.
Stealthy
Cool.
person, go this way and let's shank this idiot.
Can I direct Hector to be pointing at this door while he
Okay.
spins?
How about this? Heads, I kick over the north door. Tails, I kick open the south door.
Tails.
Roll a D2, baby.
All right.
Hang on, Harry, before you roll the D2, what's heads and what's tails?
Okay.
Heads is
How about
north
this?
door.
I'm rolling a D4. 1 and 2, north door. 3 and 4, east door.
You're just going odds or evens, but sure.
You can roll a D2.
Well, I kicked down the north door.
All right.
You kick down the north door.
Kick down the north door. Unless someone wants to stop me, kicking down the north door.
I'm into it.
Okay, I
Maybe-
guess
Hector's,
we're
maybe
going
because
Hector's,
I've had-
Hector has snapped out and he's in a rage.
I
He
love
can't rage because he doesn't have
You can't
barbarian.
rage.
But I'm in a rage. I'm like,
He's in a-
"Ah, fuck!"
In a
All right,
clerical
We're starting
rage.
this off early. Okay,
Alright,
roll.
Let's go.
You're kicking that door open has alerted everybody on the far side of that door. So I would like everyone to roll for initiative. Not yet. Let me clear this.
They win.
What up? It's me, Hector, here to get shit done.
All right, roll for initiative, please.
Alright, let me just load up my initiative thing.
I feel like
Mm.
Hector should have a wrap. Did mine not?
Fuck,
come
where is initiative on this thing again?
Up on the top, you click on
Maybe-
your little dude, and
Maybe it's because I didn't select my guy.
Ah, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
definitely me coming
Cool.
cracking in.
Oh well.
rough.
Look, I'll take a 16. I had a 21 before, but that's fine.
Okay, so let's put you here. Okay, this is how you are all beginning your combat phase. Hector, you are first up. So you just butts this door down, and you can see in the distance that there's a few cultists just like turned around staring at you. They're like, oh, and they're getting up.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So my movement is 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'll move 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Sure.
That's it.
You-
Just take.
okay.
I'm moving forward and taking the dodge action.
Din, you're up.
The dog action.
The
Maybe.
dodge action.
I heard.
I'm
alright.
angry, but I'm like, I'm not close enough to punch, so I better just get ready to defend.
Alright, I'm gonna go there. Yeah.
Oh, I'm also screaming at the same time, just out of this trance of just like continuously screaming.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah. Just thought I would let you know that is the current thing that is happening.
That's
There's
No, I'm
just this
pretty-
cleric that is screaming at them.
I'm fairly confident the range on my bow is like 120 meters. So
yeah.
think
I think you'll be fine.
I'm gonna target Yon, that guy.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot him with my longbow. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh my god, I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you have a plus 10 though.
Alright. There we go. Trying to remember if I unlocked second attack or not.
You're level 5, so you
Which-
should have.
Oh, I wrote it down here. Yep.
The
Uh,
range
you can-
is-
Yeah, I
which,
can attack twice.
No, no.
okay, so which one did you attack?
The back one.
The one at the back?
Yeah.
Okay, that's important to know.
In partial cover, I should have probably thought
No,
about that.
No, it's okay. So you basically, you just let one loose, and it goes soaring past, and it whizzes past that guy's head right at the front, and then it hits this guy right at the back in his throat, and blood just starts spurting out everywhere. He's like,
Nice.
but he's standing up still, and he's just shouting and screaming, and yeah, just has an arrow in his neck, I guess.
Awesome.
Man, this room is loud.
Well, since I'm level 5 now and I can take the extra attack action, I do that.
Sure.
I hit.
That kind of be on the board. Sorry to interrupt.
Hey?
I rolled
What?
the initiative that's not on
I
there.
don't think you had
What
a
did you
token
roll?
selected when you rolled.
13.
13?
Sorry? Hang on.
I did the same thing. I think I just didn't select my token before I rolled.
What do I do?
Alright, I'll put you there.
Thank you.
Getting into it today. I think the secret is to have 5 beers before you start playing.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so you rolled again. Yep, that hits. Which one are you shooting now?
The other one.
Other one.
Yeah.
All right, and you pretty much hit him in the, let's say, the thigh bone. So like, thump, hit him in the leg. Nice,
Does he-
steady thunk, and blood
he do it-
starts spurting out.
Does he do like an Ace Ventura when he gets speared in the leg?
Yeah, he's like, ah!
Nice.
But they're both standing up now. They're not sitting at the tables. Yep, cool. That your go?
All right, that's my go.
Sweet. Revin.
Don't remember whether or not I had my axe out in the last session, so I will summon my axe, and I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about there. Just stand there and watch what happens.
Okay. Sure. So fairness.
I'm going to recall Lossie.
Yep.
And I am going to turn invisible because this is fucking fun. And
Mm-hmm.
I've seen what's up. But there. I will lay low and try and hide for a minute.
You're currently casting that at as a spell. You can just hide.
That's me. I'm casting it. That's for me.
Yeah.
You don't want to hide?
This uses like an actual spell, or you can just try to hide if you want. It's up to you.
Oh, that's okay. I'll use it.
You use it? Alright, cool. Okay, visible.
But I can use it for myself, can't I?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what he's trying to say is, though, you're invisible, but unless you move, they can still think that you're there. Like, just because they can't see you, they knew you were there. So if you want to move from where you're standing, it's going to be harder for them to find you.
Oh, I'm more just saying, like, she could probably just try to stealth if she wanted. But she might not be that good. I'm happy with what she's doing.
What?
Depends
the,
how
the way the invisibility spell works is she's just invisible. They can't see her, but they can still hear her.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so unless she does anything
So
else
you
to
should
alert them,
still-
otherwise, other from a visual nature, they don't know where she is.
Yeah.
you should probably still stealth is the guide, I think, when you're invisible.
Yeah. So what are you doing now?
Same as Revan. Just staying where I am.
Just hanging back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I've had a plus on that one. Okay, cool. Balthazar.
Richland to watch that door and let us know if anything's coming from there to not from behind and surprise us.
Yeah, alright. Richland's like, aye, Captain.
Watch the fucking door so we don't get close. And I'm going to take my action to dash up to there.
Yep,
and then
cool.
return.
Sweet.
Oh god, it's
Right, it's the cultist turn. This one at the back is just like shrieking. He's like, "Wah!" And this guy sort of knows what he's saying, and he's going to use his turn to pretty much dash away, screaming at disadvantage. So he's going to move it, let's say 45. Oops.
You're the GM.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So he's going to run here screaming, and he's running, sort of like limping as well. This guy here. He's going to move here and shoot his crossbow down this passageway randomly.
Like a
If
Balthazar.
if it's at me, it's got disadvantage.
I'm going to roll a d6 and divide by 2.
Mhm.
It's a 2, so he's shooting at Balthazar.
Well, Balthazar's in the front anyway.
A 15.
does not hit.
Alright, so this crossbow bolt sort of just like tings off your armor.
Bounces
Fuck
off the
yeah.
shield.
Yeah, big meat shield. This
You're
guy is
killing it,
going
Balthazar.
to take a last-ditch effort at throwing his throwing dagger at Balthazar as well.
It's a long fucking way.
The one
Good
that's
luck.
the one that's screaming with an arrow in his throat. Yeah, 13 doesn't hit. So, yep, that's their turn.
Isn't that out of range for throwing dagger anyway?
Just skitters
Yep,
across the
probably-
ground in front of him.
Probably why it didn't hit.
Throwing dagger, they've got a range of 60.
Is that their effective range or their absolute range?
That absolute
Absolute.
range.
So,
Is
you
it
know,
20? Is it 2060?
It's 30-60.
I thought it was 30, 60.
30. It's 10 meters. I don't reckon I could throw a dagger 10 meters accurately.
I mean, if you were proficient in it, you might.
Right. What are you doing, Thorag?
Rightio, so I'm going to move. There's my 30 feet.
Yes.
And then I
Thunderwave.
No, it is 20-60.
Yeah. Either way, it was 60.
Yeah.
No, Thunderwaves only works like 15 feet around me.
No, I actually
cube.
read a meme about that the other day.
In a cube.
Oh, really?
It's in a cube from where you cast it, not from yourself.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you're
okay,
on
so-
one of the edges of the cube, and it goes out from you.
Oh, okay. Yep. Look, I'm just gonna fire some magic missiles.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are. Magic missile. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'll just double check. I thought I had this already done. Where is it? Magic missile. Oh yeah, 120 feet. Sick. I'm shooting that at both. Oh, sorry. So because it's 3. Yeah. So I'm gonna hit this guy twice and then the back guy once.
Cool. Yep.
And that's 4 for the one closest and 2 for the
I
one.
think you
back.
roll for each individual dart.
Oh, do you? I thought it was just the same. Okay.
No, it's 1d4 per dart. Or 1d4 plus 1 per dart.
Oh, yeah. A dart deals 1d4. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What did you just try to do, Balthazar?
Oh, I just wanted, it said show spell description, but it didn't work.
Okay.
Okay, so
so
the
that's
front guy's got 4.
4. Yep.
There we go, that's
Hey.
better.
There we go.
Wait. So the front guy, you see these 2 darts just go straight into his neck again, and just, and then he drops to the ground.
Oh shit.
Got him.
Okay, so you'll be about 2.
And
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one,
yeah, no problem.
this one at the back,
Yeah.
takes 5,
Okay.
and it just punctures into his
Just
chest.
ring the bell when you get here. I was so nervous
sort of
that
like
I might have
we
not
did
heard the
steps
bell.
forward.
Okay. Right, it's me.
It's you.
Okay, I think I might have a plan. 15, 45. So I can get directly in front of him if I take the dash action and pole vault over the table. So that's what I'm going to do.
You're gonna vault over the table.
Vault over the table.
All right, give me either acrobatics or athletics.
Love your energy, Hector.
You guys missed me. I know it.
I did miss you, actually. Unironically.
Natural
Oh
20.
my god, you beast.
I'm screaming while I'm doing this, and I'm just making sure this guy can't get past.
So you jumped over both tables with that then?
Yeah. I'm literally here, and I'm just like, whoop. Like,
You should Dragon Ball
Hector,
Z
don't forget
teleport.
that the Fremen had told us that there were more cultists down that way.
With that,
no,
do
no,
you
no,
wanna-
I'm just heavily breathing, just all angry up in his face, just like,
I'm just telling you that as you run past, buddy. Have fun.
while you're doing that, because you rolled a nat 20, do you want to roll for damage as well against this guy?
sure.
Far out.
I mean, where is fucking. There we go.
Yeah, roll for damage.
3.
Oh, you know what? It's enough. So, yeah, Hector just starts, has been quiet for the whole past couple of hours, just starts running and screaming like, "Ah!" Bounds over both tables, and then pulls out his mace midair, and then just conks this guy on the back of the head, and cracks his skull. And he falls to the ground. And he's dead. That's your turn?
Nice. That is my turn.
Alright, Din.
Alright. I will move to here, just ahead of Thorag, so that I don't accidentally shoot Balthazar in the back. And I'm going to target Yon Cultist. And I'll let fly.
Alrighty.
Got too many windows open. Alright. And he's got less than maximum health, yeah?
Yes.
Does that hit?
Yes.
So I get to use Colossus Slayer and roll an extra d8 as well for damage.
You just blow up his head at this point.
So that's 18 damage.
Okay, so you just like let a whole bunch of combo arrows one at a time, just thump, 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 straight into this guy's chest, and just blood just starts trickling down. He falls to his knees and dies. Oops. That's your turn?
That's my turn. I guess if there's no other enemies, I guess not much else for me to do.
Well, it's up to you.
I mean, that I can't see anyone else, so I guess I just
I see an
chill
enemy.
out.
There is a locked door in front of me.
Seeing that Beef Squad's got that fixed, I'm gonna move over to this door and see if it's unlocked. Give the handle a little
Yeah,
jiggle.
it's unlocked.
Okay, I open it and I think I got 5 feet left to move. I'm just gonna walk through.
There you go.
Cool.
That's about your vaulting, Todd.
What we'll do is we'll sort of exit out of initiative, and we'll just roll through what you guys want to carry through. If you want.
I'm gonna charge at the locked door that the guy was going.
Okay, so while Hector is charging at that door to bust it down, what do you other guys want to do?
I help him. We
Yeah.
do like a tag team thing.
Nice.
Should I get control?
I have not absorbed that there's enemies. At the moment, I'm just in a fucking primal rage.
I love
Kinda
the
got
idea of
together
a cleric in a primal rage.
Yeah.
Also, an elven cleric in a primal
Yeah.
rage. It's the
Yeah, it
most
takes-
polite primal rage you've ever seen.
It's a special kind of cleric, you know.
I am special.
So Yuldric's going to move up here with Revan. It sort of just tells him to sort of like take it easy, sort of thing. We'll but he thinks that that's the way.
Yeah.
He's just tagging along with you. He's staying close.
Yeah. So I guess probably the best way to describe it would be Yuldric, and I'm guessing Richland would probably also do this because it's kind of his bag of tricks too.
Yep.
We stealth down the hallway to the next door.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
give that handle a little jiggle. See if it's unlocked.
It is unlocked, yes.
So as we open the door, we see what I'm assuming is a body in a pool of blood.
I'll describe it to you guys in a bit. Sephirinus, what do you want to do?
How far can I move in this?
As far as you want at the moment, we're sort of just going into like a bit of a slow time. Do what you want, sort of thing.
There's Beef Squad in the north and Stealth Squad in the south.
Just a bit of RP.
So,
Yeah.
Spirinus is remembering that there's this door up the top here that
Mhm.
Lottie couldn't really get through.
Yep.
So I'm wanting to sort of take advantage of the fact that I'm invisible.
Yep.
And pop all the way
Mhm.
up here.
Yep.
Because I think that I might be able to open it. I'm wanting to check it out.
Okay.
Am I able to do this all in one turn?
We will get to you in a second, I think. So
Yeah.
what we'll do is we'll move to the boys that are moving fastest and then take it from there. So if everyone's happy with what they're about to do and what's about to happen, Hector and Thorag,
What's Balthazar
if you would
doing?
like to proceed.
I'm thinking I'll just check out the bodies here. Because I thought the fairness that door was locked, so I was going to look for a key.
Yep, cool. Makes sense.
1, 2, 3, charge
check
straight through, kick the door down, just fuck shit up.
Check
Okay.
under the rug, Balthazar.
Okay.
Thanks, Dan.
It's a running start. Like,
Okay.
I'm
full blown.
aiming around the corner, getting ready
Right.
for the first enemy I see.
All right. How are you guys going through this door?
Just like
Destructively.
head first.
Fireball.
Yep.
Destrucity.
Okay.
With
Both of you roll.
destrucity.
Both of you
Strength
roll a
check.
strength check for me.
Okay.
Please be himself. Please be himself.
You said that before I
I
did.
wish that you.
Get out of my head.
Oh yeah. Doesn't matter about proficiency or anything, does it?
Yeah.
No.
You
Alright.
don't just strike on fire.
I definitely ain't bouncing off it unless it's like really stuck. Yeah, we're.
Okay. So both of
Hang
you
on.
just basically.
All right, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Both of you bust through these doors and they basically just slam on the hinges open. And when you bust through, it's fairly dim. Thorak, do you have dark vision?
Sure do. I'm an orc, bro.
Sure do. Okay, well, I know Hector does. So basically, both of you go in, and then in both of these beds, there's two dudes laying down. They just wake up and they just start screaming with shocked looks on their faces.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna run straight at this dude and just
Mhm.
knife. Oh no, just cut him with my axe.
Okay.
Um,
him
shall
in
I get
half.
advantage? Because he's yeah.
Yeah,
'cause,
advantage.
do I get advantage? Yeah. Sweet. Nice. Yep. So I'm gonna go great axe with advantage. Oh,
So-
12.
What's happening?
Well,
Thorag's
we'll try it.
cutting a guy in half with his axe.
Ah,
oh, and you slice him. Yeah, okay. Is there anywhere in particular aiming at this guy?
Oops, I'll stand over the top of him. No, just basically like head to dick.
nice.
You just put this brand new shiny axe straight through.
Oh no, this is my normal axe.
Just
so
your normal
this
axe?
is- I-
Okay, you just
yeah,
put
I
this
haven't
axe,
attuned.
yeah, straight through the cultist's chest, and you can feel it hit the bed springs. So it just cleaves him straight down. Hector,
I would be attacking the other one.
alrighty,
Screaming right up at him. Be like,
with advantage.
angry. I am an angry man.
Yes, I'm definitely channeling the Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I got that vibe, right?
Yeah. I mean,
was
it
definitely
kinda
making
makes
that
more
face.
sense.
Nat 20.
Roll for damage.
8 plus 1.
It's enough. All right.
Bludgeon his head in.
So
That's
Thorag,
fine.
you just turn around as you see like Hector's mace. You just check to
Just
see
like
whether Hector's.
straight through him, like head
You're looking-
crumpling him down.
Yeah, you look to see whether Hector's actually watching you kill this guy, and you turn around and you just see his mace go up.
Yep.
Din, you look around the corner and just see the same thing, and you guys have never seen Hector this furious in his life before. And yeah, like Hector says, he just brings it down and just completely encaves this guy's skull on his bed.
I
And
come
as
up
soon-
behind you.
before
sorry, here
before it hits this guy, he's like, "Why?" and then just
I come up behind Hector and I just like go ha ha and just like clap him like on the back of on his back and just agree with everything that he's about right now.
It turns and his eyes are like wide, like he has been possessed by rage, and all he he is like something has happened in the last rest that he's happened that has caused him to basically just go full zealot, like full. This place needs to be destroyed. Something has happened that has made him go fucking insane.
yeah, that's
And
pretty
I
much
love
how-
it.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
He
That's
also
the,
sees it.
that's the
He
image.
also looks at the door and points at the door down the.
Okay, so what you guys can see in this room, it's dimly lit, okay? There's beds scattered everywhere, there's curtains, there's wardrobes and stuff like that, okay? It clearly looks like this is where people would come to rest. Hector, you know this from your past, your history and your religious checks would say that this is sort of just like sleeping quarters of people who would come to the temple, okay? They're all pretty
Yeah.
much bunk beds except for the one that the guys were sleeping in because that would be too hard to imagine.
Yeah.
But it can have a lot of people stay there the night.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you guys can see.
Awesome.
Right. Where are you guys going from that? You gonna go down southwards then, or are you gonna stick in here?
Arch down, kick down the south door.
We'll get to you guys.
Meanwhile,
Balthazar, what are you doing?
Looking
What I
for
can
that
tell.
key.
All right. What I can tell you. This basically looks like a big food hall. Okay, it's littered. All right, you'd probably imagine like a big beautiful mead hall. It's quite the opposite of that. It's trash. There's dirty plates, dishes everywhere. Okay, it looks like it's been totaled. It looks like it's been lived in by the cultist. Okay, it stinks. There's food everywhere, and yeah, it's a mess. It's a big mess. What else can I tell you?
Peasants.
There's a bear rug over there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of matter. Can I investigate that? See if there's, I don't know, a way to open that door
Alright.
over there.
Roll an investigation, and I'll let you know what you see on the bear rug, and the cultist if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So on the bear rug, you find nothing of interest. Okay.
And underneath it.
Underneath it, there's nothing there. In its mouth, in its eyes, nothing. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything out of the normal. Just a normal bear rug.
Yep.
Yeah, it just looked like a little stock photo bear. On the cultists, however, you sort of search through their robes and all that, have a look. You find some like pieces of gold and silver on them. Total, let's say 4 gold, 2 silver.
Yep.
They're sort of just brandishing the normal weapons the cultists would have. Something strange that you've noticed: 2 out of the 3 of these cultists actually have a missing hand.
2 out of the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's say the 2 that you're standing near, both of them have a missing their right hand is, you webcam who it is, their right hand sort of thing has just been like cut off here, and it just looks like seared and burnt across it.
Ew.
Looks pretty gnarly though. Like it doesn't look like a. No, I'm just gonna say it looks gnarly.
Cool.
Cool. Happy with that?
Yep. No, I didn't find the key or anything.
No, not that happy. No.
You're right.
Okay.
Sephirinus.
Okay. So Pyrenees remembers that Lottie was not able to get under this door. It was
Yep.
quite, there was no way through. But is it
Yep.
actually locked?
So when you're looking at this door, it's not the normal sort of like ornate door. It's different. Okay, it's made a little bit nicer and out of a different wood. Okay, but it actually has this metal seal around it that encloses the whole sort of frame. So there's no crevices and anything that Lottie could crawl through. It has beautiful brass handles. Do you want to check to see if it's unlocked?
Yes.
It's locked.
Is there was I able to grab hold of the door handle? Okay.
Yeah, you can grab onto the door handle. Yeah.
Does it seem like it could be easy to break down?
Probably not easy to break down. It looks pretty sturdy, like it is reinforced with steel and like metal and stuff like that.
Okay. My other idea is little knives on me, a small knife, dagger.
Mhm.
Does it seem like I could pick the lock? Either of those?
I think you need
With a
thieves tools for
dagger.
that.
You need thieves' tools. I could
Only
get
there
you to
was
do
somebody in the party with those.
I could get you to do sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Click on sleight of hand.
I hope we didn't throw the guy with the key down the pit.
good.
Yeah, no. So you're trying to wiggle like your little dagger into like this. It's a really small lock, and you can't. You can't seem to
Hmm.
unlatch it or anything like that. It seems like a pretty complex lock. Also,
Well,
you're using a dagger.
I had a small knife as well.
You use that, and it doesn't work either.
I don't know if you've ever tried to jam a knife in a lock, it doesn't work.
Yeah, definitely not on a 10.
Worked in my old Mazda.
That doesn't count. You could use somebody else's car key to unlock that bloody thing.
I know. I did that.
I know.
In that case, I might, now that everyone appears to be, like, I can't see that everyone's dead, but
Yep.
I would like to carefully in Norag and Hector, see what's
Yep.
going on over there,
Yep.
and see if we can find the key somewhere else. 'Cause it must
Okay.
be somewhere.
Edie.
So follow the screaming.
No worries. Okay, so you're going to start following them. Let's go down to Revan and Rishlin and Yuldrik. Okay, so you're going to... What are you guys doing?
So, with those rocks that are around those pools, are they like sticking out above ground, or are they just sort of like around the edges at ground level?
Okay, so you've walked into the room.
We've opened the door. We are sort of looking into the room and seeing what's what at the
Okay.
minute.
Have you got dark vision?
I do.
Okay, this room is completely dark. Okay, there's no sources of light. From what you can see these 4 sort of like rock pools. Right, the rocks are just sort of like ornate, just a border around the water, I guess you would say. Nice flat carved stones, really beautiful. On the far back right, you can see a bunch of like wardrobe sort of things. This pool here, you can see something bobbing up and down in it. That's pretty much what you can get from this room at the moment.
I shall, as quietly and carefully as I can, I will go up and investigate at that pool for the body and seeing what's what.
Can
All
we
investigation.
Can we please like jump through the door just as he's trying to be quiet?
I mean, I'm assuming this is all going in tandem, so you're currently caving in somebody's skull.
I am
Yeah.
literally screaming, kill Fedoria,
14?
as I am running.
That's a 14 on investigation.
14. Okay. What you can see pretty much is the water there is a lot darker than the other ones. Okay, it seems like it's just been like filled with blood. This sort of like body is just floating face down. It's one of the cultists. He is also missing one of his hands. What else can I say? On closer inspection, you start peering deeper and deeper into this water, and through the haze of what you believe to be blood, you can see a lot of hands down there. Like a lot. Several hundred.
If I go
Right,
to each individual pool, do I see the same thing?
You only see them near the bottom 2.
Out of curiosity, do we by any chance remember seeing the 2 people or the 3 people that we chucked down the pit? Were they missing hands?
I would say that, yeah, now that you
Yeah.
recall, maybe they did have a few missing hands. Yuldrik sort of just walks in behind you real quietly with Rishlin, and he seems to be like a little jittery and nervous.
Turn to Aldrich and I say, what's with all the hands being cut off? Is that some sort of offering?
He's just like, yeah, you could say that. An offering was the price that people had to pay.
I look at his hands. Does he have both of them?
He has both of his hands.
Not willing to pay the price.
I paid my price. But it wasn't my hands.
It was dollars, baby.
It was these. And he does these ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, as we've seen that, I suppose we'll just quickly check El wardrobes, see if there's anything in there.
Yeah, so you have a look. It's pretty much just towels, a few white robes and stuff like that. It doesn't even look like this has really been touched.
Yeah.
There's not much there.
And last but not least, is jiggle the handle of door there. Is that unlocked?
Yep, that's unlocked. And as soon as you open it, you look through and you can just hear Hector screaming and then a loud crunch noise.
Slowly close the door and back out this way.
What I probably haven't mentioned as well, here in this room, there's like a large pool of blood sort of thing.
So down here by this wall.
Here, it's just pooled of blood sort of thing here.
Oh.
That is lots of blood.
That is big blood pool.
Yeah.
Does it look like it's seeping out of the wall, or it's just something's happened there that's caused a big?
Nah, it just looks like that the way I've drawn it. No, it's just a massive pool.
Okay.
Yeah. The source of which is just everywhere around here. Yeah, it looks messy.
I guess it's probably that's where they cut their hands off and then just like in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing else in here, so I'll head back towards the statue.
Oh, I don't know whether you can see it. Sorry. There is a door there.
Did not see that. Okay, well, give that handle a little jiggle, see if it's unlocked.
It is unlocked. Yes.
Before I open it, I signal to Yordrick and say, "Is this the treasure pile that you were pointing us towards?"
He sort of like stutters. It was here. I swear it was here.
Today, Junior?
Yeah, he's sort of stuttering and stuff like that. And he sort of walks over here and he's just sort of like looking around and looking in the pool and stuff like that. He's like, it was here.
As sneakily as I can, I like crack open the door and try to peer in.
Yeah. Well, that's what you can sort of see there.
Looks like they're playing some sort of role-playing game.
With dice and paper.
Nerds.
And their imaginations.
What a bunch of losers. Alright,
much-
that is pretty much what you can see in there.
Just to keep everything going. How much more do you want me to keep going before you switch to somebody else?
This is pretty much where you guys can regroup if you like. It's up to you. Depending whether you want to regroup or split up, it's entirely up to you. So we're out of combat for now.
You good? Do you want some help?
What do you guys want to do?
I'm in blind rage, so wherever I'm directed to go, I'll go to what the nearest non-place I've travelled is, unless someone directs me in a different direction. Let's put it this way. Go this way. I'm going to start sprinting down the hallway to the blood pool, and then I'm probably going to see the door and start sprinting towards the door that Revan was just looking at, unless someone changes my direction.
If you start running towards me, I'm going to turn you around and point your ass the other way.
I'm not going to run and attack you. I'm going to run and go through the door.
That's what
Did
I'm trying
anybody
to stop
hear me
you.
when I called out?
Hey?
Probably.
Did anybody hear me when I called out and said, "Hey guys, want me to wait here? Or are you good?"
I'm screaming. I am just.
I
in a
know you're
screaming
going. I
rage.
don't care about you. You're going.
I just yell down. I'll be like, yeah, come on.
I'm
Alright,
probably
go.
too far away to hear you.
I don't know. I mean, those guys.
Search the sleeping quarters for the key, possibly, to this locked door up here.
Yep.
There.
Oh, a locked door. I know what we can do with that.
Don't we have a chime of opening?
I say to
No, we'll just
Richland,
knock it down.
You want to go knock the door down? Let's go knock the door down.
Yeah,
You want to go try and knock the door down?
it's clearly locked for a reason. But
You wanna go
No,
look?
let's
I'm gonna
keep
go-
going. Let's
Are you
keep going
sure?
with
I'm more than
unlocked
happy to
doors.
go. I'm more than happy to kick down that fucking door.
We'll
Guys,
come
doors
back to
locked,
that.
can't find a key. Guys have got burned hands, let's get going.
get going where?
Let's go down
Oh.
this way.
What do you guys want to do?
Didn't Lottie say there was another dude down this way? Why don't we just make sure he's dead?
Yeah, there is another dude down that way. I wasn't sure why he's not dead, actually. I missed
Come
that.
on,
Okay,
Hector.
down this way.
Meow.
And I'm assuming here we bump into Richland and Revan and...
Yep, so they're basically all sort of just hanging around here.
Okay,
Why
so
are we
kick her.
not- Why are we not going to this locked door? We just...
Well,
come
no
back
one
to it.
else wanted to come kick the locked door down, so
We'll come back to it.
obviously.
We'll come back.
We'll come back to it. I'm sure that's the way
Okay.
forward.
All right, I'm gonna kick. Okay, Hector kicks open the door to the hands room.
Oh yeah, whoops. The door is still locked.
That
Not locked,
that
I
comes
just closed it.
loose a bit easier. It's previously been opened. It just swings open. Yep.
So he runs down to the middle of the pool. Does he notice that this guy is alive and there?
He's sort of just bobbing face down in the water. Revan, I assume you probably would have checked to make sure he was dead.
yeah, when I investigated, I would have like jabbed him with the axe.
Yeah, so
I'm
he's
assuming at this point I've seen the missing hands as well.
yeah. If you're looking close enough, or if Revan's mentioned it, okay, this dude in the water is like severely bloated and just all like wrinkly, and he spent like a long time in the water. But yeah, he's very clearly dead. The
This is
stink,
getting weird.
the stink in this room is putrid. It's almost unbearable.
Everybody's missing their hands. What's going on?
As everybody burst in there, I would have tried to hush them down. It's like, shh, quietly.
I'm okay. So I am still in Berserker Rage, and I am going to try to charge through the door that Revan is at.
As soon as you started
I'm
walking,
going to use
I'd put-
command on him and just say stop.
You're going to use command on him?
Yeah, on Hector just to slow him the fuck down.
Okay.
We need, yeah, we'll probably, if he's like, obviously there's something going on with Hector, and that's something he's just in, like,
So he's got to
he's
make
not
a
being
wisdom
reason-
saving
he
throw.
can't be reasoned with.
You're going to do a wisdom saving throw on Hector.
No,
He-
Hector's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
he can
That's what I
choose
mean.
to
Yeah,
fail it.
like,
All right, Hector.
Alright.
And
Eight.
ooh.
he fails, so he just stops.
All right, Hector. You just stop mid fury, mid charge. You just stop there.
So I've stopped. So I've just stopped moving.
Yep.
Physically, yeah, you've just sort of stopped moving.
Calm down, buddy. It's all right. Revan, what did you want to do?
You guys see what's down this hallway? You guys wait here.
Okay.
Hector, are you still furious at the moment?
Oh, I'm still furious.
Still furious.
As I say that, I
Like
also put,
like the thing is the stop has just stopped me from moving, but it hasn't like calmed my mind. I am just mad.
I'd probably see that as he comes up and it's like, I point to Thorag and Balthazar, try to calm him down, don't let him through here. And as I say that, I walk
reckon
through
we're
the door
gonna
and
have to
try
just-
see what's down the hallway.
All right, Revan, if you want to go down there and just suss out this room.
Yeah.
Assuming that's what you want to do. Not zoom. I need to reveal.
I'm just going to move up to get ready to hold Hector back.
Okay, so you go through this room and you basically see like sort of like a small library and sitting area, very beautifully designed, very elegant. Okay, lots of very very old books. A few have been thrown everywhere, pages ripped out and stuff like that. It's still fairly dimly lit though. That's
at a-
pretty much all I
at
can
a-
give you.
At a quick glance, can I see any like the titles of the books that have been strewn around? Like, is it all just like religious texts?
Mostly religious text. I mean, there's a few historical things about battles and certain countries and states and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, there's not much on. I would say probably fighting or like magic fighting or anything like that. It's more just you sort of like a library for those that would be here. You know,
Nothing that would pertain to my interests.
probably nothing for a warlock. Okay.
No. So I'll just
the people running the temple know their audience.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
I'll just peek around this corner, and if I see more hallway or locked door, I'll go back to the guys and tell them what I've seen.
Okay. So you at the end of this corridor, you see a large door. Okay. This one is not like every other door. It is beautifully designed. It is reinforced with steel. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So I'll go back to the other room with the guys.
Yep.
Tell them that little library, hallway, nice looking door, and I'll say to Din, come with me. I'll just back me up.
Before you go, Revan, there's also another locked door up the other in the northeast of that other room.
Well, do you guys want to take everybody else
We
up
couldn't
that way?
open it.
And hey, Rishlin, how are you good at picking locks?
He just does his little very good.
Look.
Very shifty. Very shifty.
So I say to Balthazar, hey, Balthazar, take Rishlin, see if he can get it open for you.
Right then, Rishlin, come on. Hector, you want to come with?
Also, has anybody seen Sephirinus?
I can't move.
Yeah, he was locked down for 6 seconds, buddy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only for our turn.
6 seconds?
It's
Yeah,
for
it's
our
only
turn.
one round.
Well, okay, so before any of that happens, while Hector had stopped, is there anything you guys will do to stop him? Like calm him down or anything like
Just
that?
to make sure he can stop, the immediate time, and then if he was going to keep going, he's going to try and talk him down, or if he made to physically move, I was going to try and physically restrain or like grapple with him to hold him back.
Hector, if once this spell is going to wear off, are you going to just stop or?
I honestly don't know. At the moment, there's something that's obviously happened in his dream or something that has caused him to snap.
You know
Buddy, calm
exactly.
down, we're working on it.
You know exactly what happened in your dream.
Yep.
You know exactly what happened, and you know exactly what has set you off.
Yep.
As the character, do you wish to know?
I do actually wish to know what has set me off on a raging fueled smash fest.
All right, let's get to it. As you guys look at Hector, who's almost got like his eyes are red and he's almost got tears running down his face, being so like worked up in a bloody rage, you can just see, like whatever happened in this dream has really, really got to him. Okay, Hector, you remember what took place in your dream? Okay, this is you reminiscing about the previous sleep. Okay.
Yep.
So you found yourself waking up in your sleep, when you were sleeping, okay, you didn't know it was a dream as it was happening, okay? Okay, so at first you feel a warm, wet feeling on your torso. So you sort of like regain consciousness. You feel a warm, wet feeling on your torso. Hold on, yeah. Okay. And you look down, you see just slash marks across your chest, and there's like a massive hole in your gut. Okay, it's not clean cut. This is not from a sword. You're not sure what it's from. Your armor has just been completely obliterated, penetrated. Okay, you're in excruciating pain, and you're just too weak to move. You can feel yourself slipping. You hear the shouting of familiar voices, and you have like use the last of your strength to sort of look up to see these familiar faces. Who would you say out of this party, Hector would be the closest to?
Probably Thorak, Sephirinus, and Rishlin.
And who would you say you're the most distant from?
Obviously, Revan.
Right. Cool. That's what I thought. Okay, so you use the last of your strength, okay? And there you see Thorak and Revan, both of them with their weapons drawn. Okay, they're about 40 foot away from you. And they're both looking up. And all you can hear is like a guttural screaming, just like an otherworldly, godforsaken screaming. So Revan, you see Revan turn to Thorag. He's like, Thorag, the cleric is down. I think he's dying. Thorag turns back to Revan, says, fuck him. We have bigger things to worry about. And then sort of just like looks off.
I would never.
Hector, what do you do in this moment?
Kill myself.
Hey?
I kill myself.
You're pretty much dying. Do you want to do anything before you die?
Make myself die faster.
Alright. So you go to blink your eyes, and this time you don't open them. You see a bright light in the distance, and you feel like you're levitating. And you begin to hear music playing. And it starts to come, it's coming from this light. What do you do?
I charge towards the light speed.
Can you hear this music?
Yes.
Barely.
Yeah.
I'm just asking Hector.
I can't.
You should turn your music on, brother.
I should hear it.
So
Oh,
Hector
God.
sees this. Hector sees this light and starts just charging for it, like as fast as he possibly can. And his feet touch the ground, and loud sparks and explosions of fireworks fill the air above your head. And this music just gets louder and louder. Below you is a ramp leading to hundreds of ceremonial wrestling rings, filled with followers of Jirai, sparring, cheering, and laughing. Between them, there are tables packed with tankards of ale, small pedestals with ornate jugs of perfumed body oils. Beyond the rings, you see a large golden gate to a fenced-off area. On it, in big writing, it says, Hall of Fame. A large, giant, muscular man with 4 arms stands out the front with his arms crossed with one set and the other holding a clipboard and pen.
Fucking forearm bouncer.
What are you doing, Hector? You're at the top of this ramp.
I walk straight down and ask the bouncer, was I good enough?
So you approach the bouncer.
Yeah, was I good enough?
Hey, whoa, sorry there, little guy. Only members who have proven themselves worthy of Jirai may enter the Hall of Fame. Come on.
And at that point, my character realizes that he was not good enough.
Who are you? What have you done to prove you're more man than anyone here?
I honestly do not know. I honestly could not answer that question. I've tried to live my life to the ideals of Jirai to make sure that the eternal pilgrimage never ends, to spread his word, to make sure that those know that those that are blessed with fury in life will be able to live their lives as strong and as manly as they want, whether through without spreading toxicity and letting those know that your beliefs are unwavering, that you can't, that once your mind is made up and following through your beliefs, damn the consequences. Whether you die, or you don't. Even if your beliefs will cost you to be hated by those around you, or those that, or the abilities that you have will cause you to die, that you're willing to make any sacrifice, and alienate any person in order to make sure that the beliefs that you hold hold steadfast, and your beliefs and conviction never waver. I have done my best to uphold that, but if I have not held them up to the standard of what it will get me into the Hall of Fame, then I have not been good enough.
He's hit me with that. And he sort of looks down on you. And he says, everyone in your realm has already forgotten who you are, just as you forgot who you were. And you think it Jirai who deem your level of worthiness? You have deemed yourself not to be worthy. And then that is when you wake from your sleep.
Shit.
My cry, being stopped, I just start crying. Just crying. I'm upset, I'm mad. I realized that my character had realized when he had woken up in this first little bit that maybe he just, like, that what he did was not, he went into sadness, and then he realized that maybe if he brought this cult down by himself, by destroying everything, by not wavering, by just straight up wrecking as much as possible to make sure this cult never comes back again, then maybe he might be able to make it into the afterlife where he believes that he deservedly belongs.
Yeah, nice.
And at the moment, and without all these things, he's tried to keep his beliefs unwavering. What he believed is right, and fuck the consequences. He would do what he can to help everyone as much as possible, but the moment he believed that things were going to go bad, he was going to go out on his own. And
Yeah.
due to the fact that he always felt like an outsider, and due to the fact that he was just always that, he just snapped in that moment when he realized that maybe the path he had taken was not the correct path, and that maybe the rage that he had within him potentially turned into something that would take the cult. And as he stands there after being told to stop, he's just upset and he's mad and he just wants this to end. He wants this cult gone. He wants the world to be saved so that way he can continue living. He knows that eventually when he dies, and he will die one day, and he knows that if worse comes to worse, he is willing to kill himself or sacrifice himself in order to make sure that the world is saved and the people here will survive. And he knows that sometimes his actions may put him in direct competition with others that may not make it well with other people, that he still believes in what he believes, and if he believes that things are going to go bad at the end, he is willing to do whatever it takes, damned if he dies due to the hands of people here, or due to the fact he dies from the hands of those that are going to kill us.
Who are you telling this to?
Are
you
as
vocalizing this to these guys?
I'm thinking about this, but then I turn to Sephirinus and take off my sunglasses, and I look at her and Thorek, and I let them know that
Visible.
I don't believe that the plan of putting the ring on the person may work as well as we think it works. I want you to have my staff. So I give the snake staff to Thorag, give the sunglasses dryer to Sephirinus, and I let them know that if this plan starts to go bad, I am going to try to kill the Avatar of Skox. And I know that this will either get me killed by Revan, or it will get me killed by Skox. I don't expect you guys to trust what I'm doing or believe what I'm doing, but if this needs to happen, then I'm willing to just take this on.
Cool. So, Thorag, you have what was it, the scepter?
The scepter.
And you
And
must have heard me running behind
The glasses.
glass.
Is this the staff of the Python?
You
Is that
get
what that
you
is?
get Miss Elizabeth.
And what are these glasses?
You get the glasses of Joy.
Of what?
These glasses give you a +1 to charisma and and advantage on blinding effects.
but you can't see in dim light when you're wearing them, from memory.
Yep, that is correct.
+1 to charisma checks.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got the thing here. +1 to charisma. Yeah, here. So that's the glasses.
Cool.
And the staff is. It's just called snake staff. But yeah, that's what you guys would get over the course of the last while. He's realized that he may have to die, and that he has come to peace with the fact that he has to die.
Cool. How do you guys sort of like react to this?
I'm in
Yeah, you're
another
gonna get through
room.
it. It's gonna be fine.
I suppose just bewilderment, but then say, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Just do
But-
what people always do now and be like, hey man, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is.
It is what it is. Unlike Scott Morrison, I'm going to go do my job.
God damn.
If Uranus decides to stop being invisible, decides it's almost invisible,
Yeah.
and she has a bit of an idea, trying to maybe distract Hector. While it was very good to hear that, probably need to calm him down.
Oh, I'm calm.
feel a bit
I'm
better.
calm.
Oh, so you've
I've
calmed
calmed.
down.
Yeah, I'm giving you I'm giving you one of my items. So you get the sunglasses now. And I have told you that I have made peace with the fact that at the end of this, I may have to just I have made peace with the fact that I will potentially, if this plan goes bad, that I am willing to basically use my mace to force the ring through Skulks.
Well, my idea was to distract you with something I needed you to help me with last game, but you were
Well, I'm
by your dream. Maybe you could help me anyway.
sure.
I have been given. I found sort of like a little bit of an article in one of the previous rooms that has an inscription on it that I am not able to read that was relevant to my dream.
Okay.
And I wanted to ask Hector if you wouldn't mind taking a look, seeing if he can read it.
In.
It's like a little sort of garden hove like.
No, I meant what language is it in? Because I only speak Elvish, Dwarvish, and Common.
What language is it? Do we know what language?
Okay, so you're showing this the head of like a hoe, gardening hoe. So yeah, so Furunus in the previous sort of episode found the head of a gardening hoe that had just been broken off with just like a small little piece of wood attached to it.
Yeah.
I think the hoe looked normal. The actual stick, you can see that it has like ancient runes sort of like inscribed on this wood.
Yep.
For you, you're not sure what it says. It's none of those languages that you speak.
Could I potentially do an arcane check to check?
Yes, you can.
Wait, is this a religious item of Denali? Would I be able to?
You can do an arcana or a religion check.
That is a nat critical fail.
Right. Out of all of the religions that you know in the world, this has got nothing to do with any of them. It baffles you. This is not religious at all.
It's not religious at all. But is it magical? That's the question.
You are getting magic feels off it, so you can roll an arcana as well if you want.
Ready for the next nat one. 16.
Okay. With the 16, you can tell that this gardening hoe, the way it looks, the runes on it are very, very ancient. You can't read them, but the whole thing is emitting like not a dark magic, but a deep old magic, okay? Like long forgotten. You haven't experienced anything like this before, but you know it is like an old ancient magic.
Okay. So I told Saphira this information, and then I let her know that that one of the things that you could potentially try to do is attune it to yourself and see if that works. However, the risks of that could be bad. However, unless you want to see what the power of this is now, then attuning it to yourself would be a good idea to figure out what you can do with it. Otherwise, I am willing to attune it to myself to see what it is. But it is up to you.
What is attuning to yourself?
Basically, when you spend a lot of time becoming one with an item. So over the last long rest, Thorag attuned to his axe.
It's essentially a way to get familiarize yourself with a magical item so you can use its benefits.
So attunement is.
Having said that, though, if anything has any negative connotations, then that will also take place once you attune. You can only attune to 3 items.
Like it could be a cursed item.
It could be a cursed item. That's why I said that, like, it could. The chances are you can buy this to yourself and you may get a boon, You could bind this to yourself and get a Bane, or I'm willing to take the risk for you if you want.
So you can only attune to an item during a test. So we're just saying we can't do it now.
I think it's half hour or something like that. Isn't it?
I think it's a bit longer than half an hour, surely.
Might be 3 hours then.
To attune, it's usually over a long rest, isn't it?
At least 1 hour. Spend a short rest.
In that case, thank you, Hector. I will think about your offer about attuning to it, and when we have a rest next,
Yep.
I'll decide whether it will be me or you. If that, and
Okay.
Okay.
I'll ask you if that's still
I've
okay.
also, after calming down, also I have heard the talk about the door, and I propose that if we want to get through the door, that potentially the strength of myself and Thora could knock the door down. If we want to try that. And Balthazar, the three of us together have enough strength that we might be able to smash the.
I'm happy to give that a try.
Yep.
So,
Let's do it.
what are you guys doing?
Well,
what door
I
are
was
you
actually
guys talking
gonna.
about?
I was actually gonna stick around with Revan and Din just because they probably need a strong man just in case.
Yep.
If we were gonna split up, like
We're gonna take Richland. Have you guys taken Richland? No. We're
No,
gonna
I
take
told him to go with
No.
you guys to check out the locked
Yeah.
door.
yeah.
Because, he's a lockpick guy. He's a thief.
So it sounds like Hector, Balthazar, Richland, and whoever else wants to come along, they're going to go check out the door up here.
Okay. So
It's to keep his
if
eye
that's
on
the-
Wildrick, though.
all right.
Okay.
So
Do we want to let Richland have first crack with lockpicking?
sure, let's have
And then-
Richland have first crack of lockpicking, and then
You
that
guys
works
are
through.
let me get this correct. You guys are splitting up,
Yep.
Yeah.
We are splitting the party.
right? Yuldrick, where is Yuldrick going?
He'll probably be
Probably-
coming with Revan.
Yeah. Okay. You guys haven't really asked him much, but yeah, he would probably go this way.
I would probably go back up to this door at the top. Seem more interested in that.
Yuldrick's basically. No, you know what? No. What are you guys doing?
All right. So we're going to let Richland take first crack at the door, and then if that fails, Balthazar and I are going to just start trying to bash the door down.
You've also got that sword. With
What
that,
sword?
the sword that we took from.
That is an axe, and it is currently with
All right.
Thorag, who decided to go the other way.
I thought that was a thing.
Right, Richland is going to roll a sleight of hand, I guess. Sleight of hand. Did he get advantage with tools?
I think you just click
He's
on
got to
the
be
tools.
proficient in it. You got to see the.
Oh, you just click on the tools?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normal roll.
24. Pretty good.
Oh. He's good. Richland basically, look at this character development while he's not here. Richland pulls out his little thieves toolkit, has a look, doesn't think there's anything sus. And he's sort of just fiddling there for a little bit. Takes a few minutes, but it is like a little chink sort of thing, little delicate plink. And then he just sort of like slowly opens the handle and it's unlocked, but he isn't opening the door. And then he just sort of takes a step back. He's like, my work here is done.
Let's go. My planet needs me.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's take Letty in to do some reconnaissance.
I was just going to charge straight through.
Do we want to do that and get the prize, or do we want to see what's inside there first?
That tracks.
Well, I mean, I'm more than happy just to charge through. I can now use magic spells again.
No
You guys are just going through?
charging.
Hey,
Can we get it?
Again.
sorry?
No
Alright.
charging.
No charging. What are you guys doing?
Alright, we're going to let Letty get the Fiona to send Letty through to do a bit of reconnaissance for us first.
I'm quite stealthy. Well, I'm not as stealthy as Richland, but I am. So I could try and have a look first.
You're still invisible, but you're a floating pair of sunglasses at the moment.
Well, she did say she
I-
dropped invisibility.
So
Oh,
that I
did ya?
can
Okay.
Thorag properly.
Guess what are you doing?
So I could try and sneak through.
Yeah, you're gonna sneak through.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll a stealth for me.
And there it is. There.
Okay. Yep. So you want to go through?
Yes. Thank you. So
Mhm.
we go. Am I sort of yelling out what I see?
Just give us
You,
thumbs up for
you would
good, or-
delete the entire thing. So how about this? I have message,
Mhm.
and I can see you. I assume that I can see you in the hallway, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I used message to send Sephirinus to let her know that thumbs up and pointing in a direction mean that's cool. There's no one there. Thumbs down and pointing in a direction means
And
that
giving
there's
us
there.
and numbers for how many enemies.
And then numbers for how many. Okay?
Okay.
So she's gonna
And
do
then-
sign language back, or
No, that's what I'm telling her to do that so I can see it because she can't send me a message, but I can send her a message to tell her, do that. So that
And then
way you're
what?
not screaming. And then we will, if there is bad guys, then I will just start charging forward or not charging forward depending on what Balthazar tells me to do. Otherwise, thing. I will,
okay.
I will, I
I'd
will,
like
I
have a
will
little
do.
bit more now because he calmed down since the start.
I am.
Okay.
Put it this way: I was in a barbarian rage without having rage. So
Yeah, no, I know what you're doing. I just,
Mm.
I can see very clearly that you're thinking a lot clearer now. I'm happy just to.
yeah. So
What do you make
basically, give us a number, and then if it's a manageable number, we can go and kill them. And then if it's not a manageable number, then we can regroup and then go and kill them.
Fairness, what are you doing?
You know what? I could actually get Lottie out again and explore like I did before.
Yep.
Like that could be even better.
Yeah, if you want.
I feel like I've got some sort of I don't know, some sort of trait that means I can cast the find familiar spell, but it's not counted in my spell casting.
You already have your familiar. You don't have to recast it again.
Yeah, Lottie's just
Yeah.
hiding in your robes.
It's a cantrip
Before,
as well, isn't it?
before it was a flying eagle, and now it's back to
Okay.
being a lizard.
Okay, so I'm gonna get Lottie out again. And
Yep.
Where is she?
Yeah, you only need to recast the spell if you want to change what form your familiar takes or if it gets killed.
Yeah, so it doesn't.
Question:
every
Do you believe that the message that we sent on the familiar before it was the familiar actually made it, or did it just like come back?
We
Well,
don't
there
know.
was some.
Pardon?
Didn't it? I saw it come. I don't know. Actually, I'm too far away from this group. Never mind.
You also
it's
may
more
have
the fact-
hallucinated it.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
guys think I
Yeah.
hallucinated. Fuck
Hector
you.
wasn't here last time as well, so he doesn't remember what happened.
Yeah. This is when I wasn't here as well, which doesn't help because it was my spell.
Hector, you remember Din rambling about something about a bird returning with a message, but then
Okay.
you
Turning
didn't.
to
You
ash.
didn't see a bird, and you didn't see a message.
Yeah. Okay. So I will do the sign language to Hector, but
Yep.
I will look through Lottie. So
Okay.
we're going to walk up. She's going to. There's currently no one in the hall, so I go yes, all good. We're going to maybe
Hold on. So you going left or?
yeah, I'm just trying to decide. Yeah, I'll go left. I'll go the closest
Okay.
door, closest way.
Yep. So Lottie goes in there.
Yeah. And the sort of a room with a dead end here, although is this a door over here that Lottie
No.
can
So
see?
basically, you've walked into what looks like just like a storeroom sort of thing, just a bunch of crates and kegs and stuff like that.
Okay.
Make a note for later.
Okay, so nothing there. Yeah, all good. And we go back, and we go up to this bigger path here, and we go
Okay,
through.
so you sort of see this, and it spirals down, 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 down. Why did I do this? It spirals down. It seems to be going down and down and down. This path.
There's still no one there, so how far can Lottie be from me
Like
again?
100 feet, I think.
Is it about that? Yeah, still good. So she
I'm gonna
keeps
do this in
going.
3-dimensional as well.
It's also not a crow's path either. You can't just cut through walls.
Yeah.
I thought you could be familiar.
Ah, I think it's got to be a physical character.
Sense sharing thing might be as the crow flies, but Lottie itself can't walk through walls.
Yep.
So
Hey?
we're going around the corner.
Yep, okay, so going around the corner basically goes down. This is just to indicate that it's going down a big spiral.
Okay.
It's going down underground. There's a few spirals, okay?
How deep is the spiral? Just so that way we can get an idea of the distance.
Maybe 2 or 3. It's within 100 feet.
Okay.
Well, okay, that's interesting.
Okay, you come out to the bottom there.
Yeah. So
And
we're gonna
then you
keep
can-
we're gonna keep going.
You can see some grass.
I'm gonna keep sending her through.
Okay, what Lottie sees is a big room filled with grass and a big magical tree. And then you hear some visceral growling and then just agonizing pain. And then you lose connection with Lottie.
So does she see that at all?
Nope.
Like, does she see the tree?
She saw
Okay.
a big magical tree, a big grassy field.
Okay.
Screeching pain.
Well, I'm not too happy about. Have I actually is she dead or?
No, she just came back.
No, you don't know what happened to her. You lost connection with her.
Yeah, that's a bit worrying.
I guess you would say, yeah, she's dead.
As an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar and reappear it near you. So you can try to do that, and if it doesn't reappear, then it's dead.
Well, yeah. Can I do that? Can I try and get her to reappear?
You don't know where Lottie is. You can't find her.
But I don't know if she's dead or not.
Well, you
But
can't call her. You can't call her.
If you can't call her, she's dead.
Oops.
And so, if that's the case, I have a spell that I can use for me that if I get attacked, I can use it. So is it a similar thing? If Lottie gets attacked, I can still use it?
Question, are you Lottie?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but Lottie can't cast spells or anything like that.
So you as Sephirinus is not Lottie. Lottie
Right.
is
You're probably
like
going to
separate
be
entity.
engaged.
Also, you had no warning or anything like this. So maybe in another instance, but definitely not this one.
Also, she can
Alright.
cast spells through her familiar.
Alright, so if that's the case, is Sephirinus telling this with a hand gestures of just
Yeah.
like, holy shit, my thing
Yeah.
just died. Okay,
Yeah.
so Alright, so things down there.
So she told us about the magical tree and all the screaming, or no?
Yeah.
They
So
have.
I'll come. Should I come? I'll come back.
Is it safe until that?
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to go to the top of the staircase then, see if I can peer down into the whatever it is.
Yeah, I'll stay right with you, mate.
So about here.
Okay, so you can probably see about this much green grass from the top there. We're going to go to the other group now. All right.
Did Thorax stay with us?
Yes.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Let's put on some music.
We have one third of
Dun,
Beef
dun, dun,
Squad.
dun, 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 dun,
It's supposed to
dun,
be one quarter because one half because you're here. So yeah, we've got one half of Beef Squad.
All right.
Oh, thank
Beef Squad?
I don't
Revan,
even know if Beef Squad.
Revendin and Thorag, you guys with Yuldrick standing in this sort of like library.
Yeah,
looking at
dream
this door.
team. Plus Uldrick.
What are
I'm
you
sure
guys
he'll
gonna
be
do?
helpful. I'm gonna.
I just disconnected, so I'm just waiting for it to load.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Well, while he's coming back, I'll go down to the end of the hall and
Mhm.
check the door, I guess.
How are you doing it?
Quietly.
Not too
Quietly
fast.
roll a stealth check for me.
I'm gonna walk down and like prep my bow in case there's someone right behind that door too. Do I have to roll for stealth as well?
Still, it's there.
Not unless you're banging on this door. Like 8. Okay. Yep. So you're just trying to see whether it's unlocked.
Yeah.
It's unlocked.
Sort of turn back to the guys and just like, shh, and slowly like crack it open to see if I can see anything in there, if there's people in there.
Before you do that, Yuldrick is looking severely stressed, and he sort of bends over and he has like one of those sort of like migraine pains again. He's like, ah, oh, and he's just like, I don't think this is a good idea.
I say, do you want to sit this one out, buddy?
He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm with you guys. Whatever you guys want to do.
It's going this way.
But I think we
causing
need to
you
be careful.
pain.
He's like, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know what's doing it. Maybe it's me working with you guys. I'm not sure.
Is there a keyhole?
Yeah, there are keyholes there.
Can I look through the keyhole?
Yes, you can.
Take a step back
roll-
then so
roll
he can
perception.
get to the keyhole.
Get to the keyhole.
So.
You, with an 11, you can tell that you're looking through the keyhole. You're getting a good look through there. It's hard to tell how well lit this room is, but you can see wood very close to the other side of the keyhole.
Wood?
Like
Like-
a wood board or something.
Okay.
Does the door swing towards us or away from us?
It doesn't swing towards you.
Alright.
Are you guys gonna try to move the door, or?
I reckon
Yeah. We'll give it a small push so far. Does it actually open?
I'm gonna
You-
prepare my bow in case there's a hostile on the other side of the door. Just
Yep.
to like
Okay. Revan, you're moving this door and you can feel it move slightly, but then there's a little bit of force holding it back. You won't be able to just push this open with just, well, you, I would say. There's something sort of like, it feels like there's something obstructing the back of this door.
Thorag, you want to take a crack at this one?
and I'll help.
Thorag is muted. He's probably off doing something.
No, he's disconnected.
No, I'm
So
here.
he was muted in
Oh.
Discord. Thorag, you want to take a crack at trying to open this door?
Okay.
I
And I'll
take a-
Are
help.
we being
I
quiet?
have a medium
Uh,
strength as well.
I'll take a step back because I am no strength.
I get the impression there's a cupboard in front of this door or something.
You can
Something
always just
blocking.
Eldritch Blast it just to
Or,
give it a
or a
nudge.
cultist made out of wood.
There's
Yeah.
damn wood cultists. Okay, so what are you guys going to do?
I'm just going to try and kick it down.
You're just going to full force kick it down?
Yep.
Right, is anyone helping him?
He didn't
I'll
say
help.
he was.
Alright,
I've got 16 strength. I can help.
yeah, if both of you want to roll with advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Right. You guys basically just like, you taking a run up, just blitzing it down. With
Basically.
control. With control, you guys sort of like charge through this door. One big push and the doors give way. What we're going to do is take a small little 5-minute break there. Because I
I
need
feel
to
like
go.
we're about to start two separate.
I'm gonna go and grab a drink and some snacks, and we'll get back to it in 5 minutes if that's okay.
Yes,
Alright.
well,
I bet
I'm
you
gonna
he's just
get the
gonna
job.
he's gonna Google how do I manage 2 lots of initiative.
How
No, it's easy, especially if one
Oh, you
group
can-
dies.
how do I do
So
two separate TPKs?
it's the over under on which group is going to die. The group that's going to fight the magical tree, or the group that has the NPC quivering in fear due to immense pain with the blocked room.
I reckon it's pretty even odds right now.
So,
Yeah, it's about 50-50 coin flip.
Considering she got obliterated with no notice,
without,
um,
I don't know what happened to it.
yeah, it could go either. It could go either way.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we,
go-
we've got all the healers.
I'm going to get a German specialty
I
drink
have a healing
called a
spell.
Radler. Do you want to know what the English name for a Radler is? It's a shandy.
Ugh.
Nice.
They sell
Right.
shandies in bottles and they're fucking great.
I'll be back on and drink stuff.
I'm gonna be back.
Because it is
You're gonna
past midday now, so I can actually drink.
Hey, don't let people tell you when you can and can't drink. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Alright, shut up.
Buddy! Love you. Mwah. Mwah. I love you.
Comes back.
Grover,
Mhm.
can you do me a favor and put your hand on the bottom of your beard?
How about I just do this? That's the
Oh,
bottom
it's
of
so
my
long.
beard there.
So long.
So for point of reference, if you were to put your fist under your chin, that's about how long my beard is.
My beard was about this long until like yesterday.
Yeah.
I
But
trimmed
yeah,
it down.
case in point, it is that long.
Very nice. Got a bit of a pilgrim vibe going on.
Reach for the sky, pilgrim. Oh wait, no, that would be me. So
Have you played Kenshi?
no, I've seen you play it though. Is it any good?
Depends what you're into.
What sort of game is it? I haven't actually looked it up.
It's an RPG,
Ooh.
but more in the pure sense. So not like Skyrim where it's like you choose one of 8 classes.
Yeah, well, I've been playing.
You-
I've been trying to play the new Pathfinder game.
What's that like?
For like the 20 minutes I've played it for, I like it so far. It's just sort of it's like a very D&D-esque, but because it's Pathfinder, different rule sets, different classes and stuff like that. Then it's real-time battles when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
actually in combat and stuff like that. So
It's just because her camera's on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, it just looks like the Doug Walker, like.
Let me
You're
hold my
muted,
camera up
Nick,
here.
Yeah.
So can you guys see me at the moment?
Yes, you look. That's why I said you look like the Doug Walker hacker.
I don't know why this is because I keep saying I'm not broadcasting anything, and you can still see my video. Can you?
Go to on your screen. Is in your bar on Roll20. Is it saying this page is accessing your camera URL?
Well, yeah, but then I say I want to broadcast to others, nothing disabled. So,
I think you have to hit reconnect after you do that.
so if I do that, you can't see me now.
Correct.
Sorry how that works.
Yeah, it doesn't update your settings until you reconnect.
Good because,
Yeah.
like, as I was saying before, I was like stretching. I was saying, I hope no one can see me because I'm looking a bit.
Oh, we
weird.
can see you.
Well,
We could see you the entire time.
No one said that they could.
probably seen you do more embarrassing
To be
things than
fair-
that. Don't worry.
Yeah, we've all
Okay.
seen each other do embarrassing shit. It's fine.
Especially you two.
Exactly.
I miss.
Me and Grover talked about RPGs.
And the
Nicole,
length-
Nicole.
and the length of my beard.
yeah. Nicole thought her
Nicole.
camera was off, but it wasn't.
I wasn't doing anything weird. It's just I was concentrating on another conversation.
She
Yeah.
was mourning her dead lizard.
But I was doing weird things before when I thought it was off. Like before the game started, no one said that they could actually see me. So maybe no one was listening to what I was saying.
You
Which is-
probably you did have yourself muted there for a nice big chunk. So
This
So you got that right.
But yeah, Kenshi, you start as a level 1 character. It's like 100 abilities, all
Yeah.
level 1. And if you try and fight someone, you'll die. Try and pick a lock, you'll fail. If you try and do anything, you'll fail.
Oh, so it's like
I-
life.
Yeah, it's a lot like life. But then you build like a party, and you just go hire someone for like $7,000 who's capable of doing stuff, and then you can start leveling up your other character.
So it's really like life then. If you can't hack it, you pay somebody to do it.
Pretty much.
Hmm.
The most realistic part is that when you can't succeed, you just mine copper until you can. Or you can choose the starting option of beginning life as a slave.
I feel like that's just life in general.
A bit too meta.
Well, I like to play games to escape reality.
Well, there's also bug people in the game, so
I mean, I live in Tassie in a small town. There are some rather interesting looking people around here too.
Have you seen any of Wilburger's videos?
The name doesn't sound familiar.
He just does like, I don't know how to describe his content. He's actually Australian,
Okay.
but he does a lot of like Oblivion stuff. It's like Oblivion, but Sean Bean is addicted to skooma. It's the most recent video that he's done. I feel like that gives you an idea.
Yeah.
He says "wowee" a lot. Good content.
I've actually been watching a lot of Crit Crab and How to Drinks at the moment. I don't know
Mhm.
why. I just keep putting them on there, and they keep my attention.
Mm. I actually really enjoyed the Skyrim series this guy did. I'm trying to find the first episode.
So, are we all back?
I believe so.
Balthazar and
Yeah, no,
Sylvanas
no,
both
I'm
have
working on
themselves
it.
muted.
We'll wait for Sephironis then. Yeah, wait for Sephironis then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just had to wait till the bathroom's free. Okay. So,
Oh, and he loves anime, so you'll enjoy that.
reconnect.
Yeah.
Yes, I live with people now.
Boo!
Um,
Boo!
Alright.
Are we
Right.
getting Thoric's camera back?
Oh, like my
Just
net is back, but I'll see. I'll just restart
Oh.
it and
No,
see.
no, it might just be on my end. I'll just give you a quick reset.
Yeah, I had to
No,
restart.
he's down on my end as well.
Mm.
Okay.
yeah.
I had him up.
I had him up. He's gone now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
last
right.
one was really hard. I couldn't see Zach the whole time. Horrible.
What?
Remember how I kept refreshing the videos and your video wasn't popping up? Like for
Yeah, I
me.
think that was on my end though, because I had two computers running at the same time, so it was freaking out.
It was actual worse. I couldn't see
But now
anything
I've got a
the
new webcam, so
Very
Um,
nice.
Alright.
Before we keep
We-
going, can
Yes.
I please ask, these glasses, where do they go on my character sheet? Where can
on your face.
On your items.
Yeah, but
In
like,
your items, genius.
my item name.
I knew
But,
somebody was going to say that, but I still wasn't ready for it.
But they give me some sort of proficiencies.
They give you a +1 to charisma checks.
Yeah.
That's just something you'll
They-
have to remember.
Okay.
You can just put that on your sheet. But you just got to remember, if you do lose them, you just got to
Yeah.
take it off.
Where do I put it on the sheet?
Just add it
Just
to
don't-
as an item in your inventory.
As an item. All right.
We'll remember. If you do a
We'll
charisma
remember
check
for
or
you.
save, then we'll +1 onto it. Okay.
I won't remember.
Oh,
I didn't even
Doddy,
remember. I didn't
can
even
you
know he had them.
Yeah, no, I won't either.
Todd, can you send me the link or the text for that?
I will tell you now that
Staff.
all I wrote on it was snake staff.
Staff of Python's
Oh,
in the
okay.
magical
Oh,
items.
there we go.
In
Oh,
the,
right. Yeah, no, I
In
did.
the actual.
I did
journal.
actually have it in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, I can't use it, but okay.
Why not?
Well, you can give it
Not
back
a
to me if I
cleric.
don't
Has to be
die,
cleric.
die a glorious death then.
Cleric,
Okay.
druid, or warlock.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It was the thought that counts, though.
It was so nice. Thank you. And I know you don't like Revan, so I won't give it to him out of spite.
Thanks, buddy. Love you too.
Revan didn't hear anything that was said.
Yeah, I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the moment I said it, I would have got Eldritch blasted. So
I just saw like Thorag walk into the room and he just had a big python staff sticking out his back. I'm like, okay,
You could have
I'm just gonna ignore that.
to fair enough.
Are you guys ready for this?
yeah.
Holy.
So do we like flip a coin to
Okay.
see who gets TPK'd first?
Hey, I'm running down. I'm gonna say, if I'm gonna run into that room, I'm gonna put Sanctuary on myself.
Let's just remember though, if it is
Ah.
Skux down there, I've still got the ring.
No.
Well,
Actually,
then
we
we're
got
gonna
the-
be
we got the
running
ring.
back, aren't we?
Yeah, you're not going to stay down there.
It's a long way to run for initiative once you're in initiative.
Oh.
All right. Okay. So Thorag and Din push on this door as hard as they can, and whatever's holding this door back sort of bursts free, and they get opened up to the room. I'm just going to reveal everything in that room.
Well, you said that.
Doesn't
That is the
seem
reason.
so
Wait.
bad.
Oh, no, wait. Who is? What is that?
That doesn't seem so bad. It's just a mind flayer and 4 people.
Ah!
Let me zoom in a bit.
Oh, we have chosen Paulie.
Is that a mind
Oh
player?
my
That's
God,
my
place.
that's my place.
And here, okay? In front of you, what it looks to be like is a massive temple. This is exactly where everyone would go pray when they would come to the temple. Okay, this is the prayer room. Okay, the first thing that comes to you into both of your vision as soon as you walk in here is on the far back wall, on where the center stage sort of thing would be, is a mind flayer. Looks gravely ill, who is chained up by his hands and his feet to this sort of stage area. Around you sort of thing, okay, these are just like stumps that are sticking out of the ground. The temple in itself is just dirt, alright? And these stumps have been grown, and it looks like the trees, they were once trees that have been cut down. All the pews on the outside are completely smashed. This place is trashed. There's rubble everywhere. There is a sort of like a chained fenced gate over here that's locked up. Over here there seems to be like a dark-skinned elf character chained up as well, who's sort of like reeling back at seeing you guys burst through the door.
This isn't where I parked my car. Sorry.
Alright, hold on, let me bring up one more note.
So that's initiative group 1.
Just out of
Mind Flayer
curiosity.
plus friends.
How high is
So
the
he-
ceiling?
How high is the ceiling?
Yeah.
Let's say like 60 feet.
What I would have said too.
This is like a back brick wall. This is an opening to you're not sure where. Okay. Cool.
What?
So,
Right.
as they burst through the door, do we get to react to anything beforehand? Or is it just
I will
boom,
finish.
straight initiative?
I'll finish reading what you guys see, and then we'll roll from there. I'm not sure how this is going to play. Right, so to the right of this room, you see 3 figures standing in their cult robes. The one on the left is significantly shorter. It appears to be halfling. He also has a missing hand. The one on the right is much larger, and under his hood, you can see the face of half orc. He's wielding a very large sword. The male human that stands in the center, so, well, this guy, I guess. Let's put him here. He's wearing ornate robes similar to that of Yildrick, except the trimming is more elaborate. Hood down. This is just for you two guys that you can see. His hood is down. Or you can see that, like, as soon as you look directly at him, around his forehead are glowing rune symbols that's similar to the ones that Yildrick has on his wrists. His hair is slicked back into a ponytail, and his slim beard is like trimmed with precision. He's a real sharp looking dude. He's a lot cleaner cut and better presented than anyone else here. He looks like he just got out of the shower. Okay, so he looks like he's been in the bathhouse. He has one hand behind his back. His eyes are dark and piercing, and they lock onto the both of you.
For
And he says,
curiosity,
"Oh."
are Din and Thorag still wearing their cult robes?
I never took mine off. Or I think-
Probably.
No.
You
like,
guys-
yeah, that's
are you
how-
guys
that's still
still
how I got
acting?
in that room.
Are you guys still acting as cultists, are you?
I prepared my bow before we entered the room, if you recall.
Yes.
I
Did you have that while you're breaking down the door?
guess so. I mean, would I have had to stop preparing it to kick down the door?
I would say so.
Okay. Oh, I lost you, Hector.
Do I get
I'm losing everyone now.
Do I get the impression that they can see me?
No.
Good,
I
because
don't. You're not sure.
I just look like me. I don't have cult robes on.
Can I just shoot this guy? Like, I don't like the look of him.
Is that what you're doing?
Can I do that? Is that allowed?
Were you there in the
Can
fight
I-
when we fought Yuldrik?
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
then you
he's
don't
incredibly
remember
strong.
how that went.
Okay. Before you do that, this guy goes, "Ho, we have some visitors," and just has like a wicked look across his face.
Can
Don't
I
like the sound
call
of that.
out? Can I call out news team assemble really loudly?
Hmm. Do
I
you have
don't know.
anything that will allow you to?
No, I don't have anything that'll allow me to call out news team assemble.
How about you roll a if you roll a straight Constitution check, we will times that by 10, and that will be how many? 10. Hold on. Let's make it fun.
Just the Steve Carell character show up, so he has the grenade.
loud noises?
I threw a trident at somebody.
Yeah. That really
If-
got out of hand.
Times 15.
Times 15.
Constitution
okay,
check times 15 is how many feet your voice will boom.
Ooh.
So he needs like a nat 20 to make it reach us.
Yeah.
Unless you got
So-
modifiers.
Just a normal roll.
Straight Constitution.
Come on, baby. Papa needs a new pair of pants.
Is he
Just,
just shit on?
shat myself. Yep.
Yeah, man.
We do not hear it.
Alright, so you shout out, "News team assemble!"
That was
And it's
150
fairly
feet.
loud, but you don't hear anything come back.
Shit. That was 150 feet. Far out. Damn. There's no way I was ever going to actually make that.
Yeah, you would.
If you got a nat 20
That's when you
or
would.
an 18 or above.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you had a +2, you just need an 18 or more. Which I think is fair.
That's fair enough.
Alright. Okay. This guy just sort of like smiles and laughs at you. Come in, come in. Take a
Alright.
seat.
I prepare my bow to aim at this guy, regardless.
Alright.
Like he's still talking, right? I don't trust him.
Oh, he's gonna keep talking. He's like, "Yes, come in, sit down. Oh, you mustn't be one of mine." He toots and he sort of like points. He sort of like his hand comes back around his from behind him, and he sort of just holds his hands up and waves. He's like, "You're not one of mine," and then puts it back behind his hand, behind his body.
Sorry, real quick question. Am I just using with the only thing that with I'm just looking at my harvest axe. The only thing that is not on there is range.
Probably just normal
Hmm.
throwing at
So that's like 30, 60.
Yeah, what's a hand axe?
2060.
2060. Bump it up to 2080.
Okay.
But a bit more extreme range.
Yeah.
2080, you said. Not, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
2080 feet total.
Wait, does that mean it's at disadvantage any more than 20?
Yeah, so it's a regular roll up to 20 feet, and then from 20 up to 80, it would be disadvantage.
I'll do 40, 80 then.
Ah, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, gives you a bit more oomph.
Yeah, we're definitely getting fucked up. Like
You always run.
At this point, they're
Zach's
not
way too
aggressive.
nice.
You look like cultists,
I mean,
and they're
you
not
guys
aggressive.
you guys got warned.
This guy here,
Can't trust anything Audric says.
Yeah, he wasn't really telling us anything, so.
Jin and
That's why I
Thorak.
refused to shake his hand.
Jin and Thorak, this guy in the middle looks familiar to you guys.
Can I do a history?
Yep.
Thank you.
Roll a history check. He's going to turn around and hand something to the halfling cultist here. And then
Tell him to
whisper in
stop.
his ear.
Tell him to stop moving.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm aiming a bow at him, right? Like, and I'm a fucking good shot. Tell him stop moving, or I'm gonna
Sorry,
nail
but-
you right between the eyes.
Okay, sorry, I'm eating chocolate. Bad idea.
That's what I'm
So,
doing too.
Thorag, his name is not familiar, but you remember seeing a man quite similar that looked very similar to this man that escaped the Illithid hideout. If you recall, very early on, there was a cultist who was taken back to Oakrest for questioning, who begged for his life, and you guys
Clef.
let him go.
Clef? I feel like it was Clef.
It was Clef. Yeah, so this man looks very, very similar to Clef. It doesn't
We
look
were
like the
looking-
same person,
Wait for his brother.
but he looks similar. Right. Din, you were telling him to stop?
Yeah, he's starting to move around and hand stuff off. I'm like, stop
Yeah,
moving.
He gave the cultist some keys, okay? And
Yep.
he says, whispers to him. He turns around, he's real snarky. He goes, listen, I don't take orders from you, boy. Put down the fucking bow.
Is this guy moving? The guy who we handed it off to?
He sort of just stopped there.
Okay, well, as long as he doesn't move, then we don't have a problem. Nobody fucking move.
He's like, he doesn't take orders from you either, and he sort of just waves the other guy on, and he's sort of like this little halfling, like nervously with one hand. You can see what he's got in his hand is like a set of keys. He just starts nervously starts walking this way.
Which way? Alright, I shoot him in the hand.
Sure.
Okay. Fuck. Just okay.
Well,
alright.
you guys have started combat.
Fuck. I just wanted to check something. Far out, man.
I rolled down to the wall.
I told him to not move.
I just wanted to check just before. I wanted to do like a survival or something just to see. I was probably not really survival.
Doing this-
Yeah,
I
I
just
would
wanted
like
to
to
see if there's any,
survival
like,
check.
any traps or something.
I don't want to
I'm
die.
going to do a
and I roll
survival check.
We check for
Sorry,
Clef.
not
Survival
survival.
check to figure out our odds of survival.
Not survival. Sorry.
Lord.
Zero.
Investigation.
It's like I rolled a nat 20. 0. You have no chance of survival.
You
I'm
have
sorry.
no chance. You're dead. No,
Look,
it's
I'm
more
not
like
feeling
sorry,
great about it.
investigation.
If
That's
you
what
want to
I got.
look around, yeah, if you want to investigate sort of
Yeah.
around this room,
Like say for example, like if I walk past this like threshold, am I gonna cause something or am I gonna fall and something?
Bow, bow.
okay, so
Come
I'm going to
here.
get you to do an investigation check, and it's going
Mhm.
to cover the room for traps or things that look out of place.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the whole thing looks out of place, but anyway.
You should have just come with us and fought a tree.
We'll get to you guys next. So maybe,
I
maybe
don't know
it's
what
not.
it is. Maybe it's not a tree. Maybe it's
Okay.
something worse.
It's Maybelline.
So from what you can see in the room, it doesn't look like there's anything sticking out that looks like it's going to trip you up, fall, shoot at you, or anything like this. The terrain looks a little messy to play around with. There's lots of shit around. You guys should be able to work around it. No, that's all I'm going to give you.
for 20.
guess.
Okay.
No,
There
no,
is
like
also
the
a
traps.
mind flayer at the other end of the room.
Yeah, look, if you want me to point it out, there's a mind flayer. He's chained up. He looks pretty secure. There's a gated door, like a chained up padlocked gate there. Okay. There's snarling coming from behind that. This here just looks straight up open, and there's arrows sticking out of the brickwork surrounding that door.
There's also a cultist with keys either walking towards the mind flayer or the closed gate.
Oh, he's not going to be using that hand for much longer.
We've
Okay.
only got one of them. Please give
Shoot
the guy a
away.
break.
That's what I'll give you on an investigation, just checking the room, I guess, as a generic. Having a look for traps. Things that would concern you in combat or anything like that.
Shoot
Cool.
away. That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Din, you gonna let one?
Yep.
Okay, roll an attack.
He's missing a hand. Does that mean he has full health?
Okay.
He's missing a hand.
21.
Does that mean he has less than maximum health?
Is that good enough to hit his hand?
We'll see. Okay, so he's walking around, gets his so he's got the keys out, nervously walking up, and you shoot him and it hits him in the hand. So you can roll for damage.
Well, he's fuck hurt.
Does that like pin him to anything, or is he just like?
There's nothing really standing behind him. Let's just say it goes straight through his hand, and this ring on this, he's fit looking really, really woozy. He looks like he could pass out at any minute, but this arrow is now just like lodged in his hand like this, and then the ring of keys is just sitting on it, and he's just sort of trembling and shaking like that.
And I said don't move.
This guy is just gonna smile again, and he's just like does this little thing to the halfling. He's like, "Go on." Then the halfling continues, like shakingly, with this arrow through his hand, and the keys there as well. Continues to walk.
How fast is he walking?
Let's say if we're doing this per turn, let's just say he gets to about here, and then oops, stop. This guy is also walking closer this way.
Out of curiosity, does it look like he's going towards the mind flayer or the door?
They're looking like they're walking across at the moment. You're not sure. Are you hiding or are you?
No, I'm just standing there. But as soon as I see Din shoot random douche nozzle number 1 and everybody move forward, centered on this guy, I would like to cast Hunger of Hadar. So, 20-foot sphere on the point of origin, which was on fancy looking douche nozzle. Pretty much, they can't see in the Dome of Darkness because it's essentially I rip open a gateway to the darkness between stars. At the start of their turn, any creature starts their turn in there takes 2d cold damage. They only move half speed in there, and if the creature ends their turn in there, they have to make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you casting this, and who's inside?
So I cast it on. It starts here, and it's a 20-foot sphere, so it goes from. It essentially gets to.
I think
here.
you can just put an aura on the guy, can't you, to see where it is?
Yeah. So on the guy in the middle, if you put a 20-foot sphere aura.
Yeah, cool. So it's not going to get the mind flayer, but his buddies and him.
Yeah.
Okay. Later, a bit of cold, send as a point of range of lasting dread. The voice filled with cacophony and softwoods, just slurping noises.
Oh yeah. It's basically a hentai party in there.
Yeah, and then there are blinded void
Especially with the
creatures.
Mind Flayer.
These guys probably are going to be into this.
Well, also the mind flayer's chained to the wall, so hopefully he's the easiest one to deal with.
Right, I'm going to do some
I'm kind of hoping
dex.
not to piss off the mind flayer.
dex saves. Dex save of 15.
So at the start of their turn, they just automatically take the 2d6 cold damage. At the end of their turn, they have to make the dex save to not take the acid damage.
Okay. So they all take 2d6.
Yes. At the starts of their turns.
Well, they haven't gone yet, have they?
Okay, so as soon as they take another step, then.
Okay. Can they speak?
They probably can, but I don't think they'll really hear it over the cacophony of screams and slurpings, or whispers and slurpings.
I don't know if they'll hear each other, but we'll probably hear them.
Can you hear them?
I
guess that's up to you.
Yeah, that's more up to you, because essentially it's just like a, where like at the origin of that sphere where it started, it's just sort of like tears open space, and there's just basically like a void there.
Void, gotcha.
Yeah, so we just see a big black dome.
Yeah, okay. So basically, from that, this big dome just erupts and just encases everything, and from behind it, you just hear, "Ha ha ha! Revan, is that you? I know it's you." And then, what they're going to do is they're going to just use their turn to get the fuck out of there.
They can only, because it's counted as difficult terrain, they can only move half speed.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is damage first for cold damage. Do you roll that?
Yeah, I'll just roll 2d6.
Okay, just go from left to right, so.
So yeah, 5 for the first guy.
Okay, you hear a thud within that sphere.
4 for the second guy. So I guess the middle guy.
Uh-huh.
And 10 for the last guy.
Okay, you hear a second thud.
Oh, cool.
Right. This guy, he is going to step out of the 20-foot sphere. Okay, it's a difficult terrain. It will half his movement speed.
So yeah, he can only move at half speed. So if he can only move 30 feet, it's 15, and then he'd have to take an action to dash.
He's going to dash here, which I believe will be him outside of the sphere.
I think you're right.
He is going.
If you want to, just put one of the other tokens back where he started, and then just put the 20-foot aura on them, so that because they won't be moving.
Oh yeah.
There for the next
Aura.
10 turns.
20 tint color, a dark shade of crap. Circle.
Yeah.
Okay, well he'd run over here. He'd run out of it.
Yep.
Okay, he's going to make a spell save.
Hey, Thorag, I'm just going to quote this verbatim for what somebody sent me a message. They sent me a picture of you from the stream saying, "What's with the 2 caterpillars on his lip?"
Oh, that's a bit rude.
Only because they put into chat, they put into the chat, "Look at phone." I looked at the phone and they'd sent me a picture of you.
That's a bit mean.
How do I do
such a thing?
How do I do saves on these ones? I'm in trouble, boys.
I swear, I've got like really thick blonde hairs right in the middle. Like I do actually have a full moustache, but it's just under really crappy lighting.
I think it looks
Doesn't
good.
look good. Thank you.
I think it looks
So Dex.
As someone who can only grow a moustache and the rest is kind of patchy.
Okay, cool.
I've got respect for a moustache.
So he saves that. So he takes half.
Any creature that ends their turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6. So no.
It's only if he ends his turn in the area, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only it's only if he finishes his turn in the
never mind. He sort of runs out. Okay, cool. Just a second. Sorry. Sweet. So he basically, with his cold, piercing eyes, he looks directly through Din, and Thorag.
Just getting out of the way of that.
Why all of a sudden is there just like a red laser sight dot on my head?
So he's basically locked eyes with Revan, and a wicked smile just comes across his face. Revan, so nice of you to join us. Or should I say Ram? Yes, we know a lot about you. Elena's told us a lot. What's everyone's reaction to hearing him call Revan by a different name?
Nothing, because I'm not there.
That's why I
What?
wasn't asking you.
I don't know. Like, he's a tiefling. I don't know their fucking ways. Also, I know
Yeah.
I know about magic and the fact that people have true names and all that junk. I just don't care about it very much.
Thanks, buddy.
Din Bowman, Thorag, how do you react?
love you too.
Oh, you know, it does. This guy's bothering me. That annoys me more than any other stuff that's going on right now.
Yeah, like doesn't really kind of like, well, I just say, look, my name's actually Steve.
My name's Jeff.
Look, I put it away for later.
You sort of just he laughs it off like, you've brought some friends to die alongside. How nice. I thought you were a bit of a loner. They are your friends, correct?
Alright, enough with the pleasantries. Can we just smoke this bitch?
I do a sweet JoJo pose.
So,
And,
I feel like at this point we all just, like, just shoot him. Pew, pew.
Shoot him. Yeah, okay. Let's start it. Let's beef. No time for this. He basically, before we kick this off, before one of you react, he starts to arch his back and put his head towards the Mind Flayer's mouth.
It's gonna get weirdly sexual, I'm sure.
Now, what are you guys going to do?
It's
He's just going to
feeding
keep
time.
talking. So tell me,
mean-
why are you here, Ram?
I've made my intentions pretty clear. I'm ready to just shoot him.
The ritual began hours ago. It's too late to stop it. You guys
can I-
going to shoot him?
Can I just pew pew then?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Yep. I'm waiting on
Yep.
you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right, I'll
alright.
shoot him.
Yeah, shoot, roll.
Yep, I'll do magic missile as well. Who wants to go first?
Yeah, that misses.
Damn. Can I use extra attack?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry, you go first.
Yeah, I'll go first.
I mean, Thorag doesn't really need to aim. He's just hit.
Oh my god.
Terrible
Yep.
tunes.
Miss.
Alright.
So, Jin, just
Okay.
so you can see, you shoot these arrows and they basically look like they're spot on and they just get deflected. There's like a purple aura that just sort of comes up and these arrows just like break and disintegrate before they even hit him.
So
And when,
do I
when
need?
that happens, you can see that his the runes on like his forehead just light up. Magic missile.
Yep. So,
So
do I just do that 3 times, or can you just take the 5 and?
You can do it as many times as you would like, but I need to know how much damage it does.
Okay, so there's 5, 4, and 4.
Right. These all hit him, but you looking at this, they do not look like they're doing as much damage as they should.
Are those runes still lighting up every time they hit him?
So
Mm.
I suppose I'll do
Every time.
my thingy. I guess I won't do my thingy, but it does shoot 2 bolts, so the second bolt. Natural 20.
More like it.
Fuck, okay.
Cute
So
big
9.
Okay. Right. So with your first one, the Eldritch Blast passes through this shield that this aura that's creating him, but it just goes past and hits the brickwork and explodes on the back. Your second one hits him straight on. What are you doing with this Eldritch Blast?
He's trying to crane his neck back towards the Mind Flayer, so I'm just trying to knock that head straight off.
Okay, cool. So you
If possible,
basically,
I would like to cause brain damage.
I think this guy might already have it, right? So you just unleash the biggest like Eldritch Blast you've ever done in your life, and it just goes soaring straight through, blasts through this shield, and hits him square in the head. And it basically knocks him for a 6, and he's just screaming in agonizing pain. And he sort of gets knocked out of him. Let's roll for initiative. Just let me bring up the chart first. Reset. Right, let's roll.
Such a fuss.
So happy there. I thought I rolled a 15, but it was Din's dice. Oh,
Did
the
that go in?
initiative tracker for me disappeared.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
It should come up still.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, Din, you get another go at him.
Alright. Just give me 1 sec while I double check this.
Shields down, shields down. Good fire.
Alright, that's gonna take too long. Alright, back to plan A. Shoot him with my bow.
Yep.
Although
Get it. Plan A stands for arrow.
plan A stands for arrow. You hit the nail on the head. I'm gonna use
No, arrow, not nail.
hit the yep. I've nothing more to say. I also want to chuck an ensnaring strike. Not 36 slots remaining. And
Take 36 slots.
Oh,
Remember that is my
so-
2.
is that it?
Cool. Does that hit him?
I don't know. Does it hit him? I rolled an 18.
Nope.
Doesn't hit at all.
Nope.
Dang.
So that shield basically comes up again. Just shields him from that arrow.
Okay.
And it just
Does that-
disintegrates and smashes.
Does that count as a hit or is it a miss?
It's a miss.
Okay, well then I'm going to use extra attack. Does that hit?
21.
That does hit. Yes, roll for damage.
Okay, goes to 12, and that means ensnaring strike still takes effect.
He's also
Next
not
time
at
hit.
full health.
Oh, is he not at full health? Then I also use
Shot him in the
Colossus
face.
Slayer. Thank you. I also use Colossus Slayer. Bam.
All right.
3 more damage.
Cool. So total damage of 15.
Mhm.
He's got to make a
This guy's just succeed in a strength save.
Strength
yeah,
save.
of 12.
Yeah, so it's not like crazy high, but still.
Oh, he makes it
Ahem.
just.
Is it a pass when you get even?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for me to
Yeah,
beat.
you have to make the roll or higher.
So he meets that one. So that doesn't affect him. Cool. Yeah, happy.
Still got shot with an
Um,
arrow.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's got an arrow hanging out of his
Eyeball.
shoulder, let's say.
That seems like a shoulder. Alright. Well, no. I didn't mean to send that.
Yes, we get it, Din. You're good at bow and arrows.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that was plan A. Who's next?
Him.
He is up. So what is going to happen? Oh, I'm all lost in my evil speech. Don't worry about that. He is going to use his legendary action. Called. Hey, where'd you go?
Hold, I feed
Legendary
myself to the
action
bonfire.
called Summon from the Dark. He puts his head back. He regains his sort of like conscious and his composure, and he lays his head into the back of the mind flayer's tendrils, and just like you can see his eyes roll back in his head, and his runes above his head sort of just glow, and he starts sort of like convulsing. And then you hear snarling coming from the back of one of these rooms, and you see these two jump out of the doorway. Cool. Yep. He's going to do that, and then he's going to actually begin his turn. So he is going to... after he does that, he pulls his head back, stops convulsing, and just lets out a smile. And behind his back, he pulls out like a large mace. And it just like... he just like flicks it and the light's on fire. And then look at me, it's not even far enough.
This boy's got this guy's got big modifiers.
Oh yeah. How far away are you guys? 80 foot.
I'm 100 foot. I'm 100 feet away.
Right, so he's going to wave his mace that is on fire and just like sear it through the air, and he's going to cast Firebolt.
Shoots out in a cone. Okay, I was so confused at reading that.
So he's gonna
fuck.
hit Din with his flaming mace and just cast Firebolt, and he's going to launch that at Din.
But he hates me. Shoot fire at me.
Is there anything I can do about this?
I think 26 will hit.
26.
Severinus Balthazar, I'm glad we're fighting a tree.
Yep.
And it deals 20 damage to you.
Yep.
And he's gonna start walking a little bit closer to you guys.
Idiot.
That looks
he,
good.
he doesn't want to walk through the darkness sphere.
You know what? I don't think he will.
Oh, but he sounded like he was having so much fun in there. He should go live there for a while.
No, and he's gonna start talking again as he does. Where is he? Yeah, he starts just like directing. He's just directly talking to Revan. He's like, "You're too late. It's already happened." No, we'll just leave it there for now. Yeah, your guy's turn. Revan.
Rightio. Well.
Hey, Yildrick hasn't entered yet.
I mean, he's standing there.
He turns to Yildrick, and he's like, "You're a traitor and a swine, and I will kill you last."
Seems to like him.
Yildrick seems pretty scared.
Understandable. I walk up, stand in front of Din there, and I'm just gonna second verse same as the first, I suppose, and just gonna huck some Eldritch Blasty boys at the dickhead.
Yeah.
Oh, does a nat 1 hit?
It definitely does not.
I'm glad I put all my allies behind me when I did that.
It does hit.
Unless
me.
it backfires.
No, that's okay.
Take the message.
No, so you've sent that flying, and it just like hits all the stumps, and you've completely thrown off. This guy is staring into your soul, and yeah, you're off your game at the moment.
Yep,
It would seem.
Second one. There's a 13 hit.
No, same again.
I
Soars
didn't
past
think
him.
it would.
Doesn't happen.
Well, that's you know what? As a bonus action, I cast Hexblade's Curse on him. Or it's not cast. I use Hexblade's Curse on him.
Yeah. And it does what?
Hold on, let me look for it. It does that.
It's my curses,
A curse that I now crit on 19s against him. I do my proficiency bonus as damage to him on any of my attacks, and if he dies, I regain hit points to my level plus charisma modifier.
Are you 30 feet from him?
Probably not. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, do you
Sorry,
want to?
I was just reading it and I was like, might as well check.
Yeah. So I
The black I
probably
thought as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
so I
buddy.
won't do that. I'll do that when he's within 30 feet of me then. On my next turn.
Put these
I
guys.
for whatever
into
reason
it.
thought that was 60 feet. What do I have that's 60 feet that does that?
Reading the card.
Okay, so sorry, Thorag, because you were so slow in your initiative, and Revan sort of jumped the gun. I'm gonna run these guys through first. Yuldrik basically turns to you, and he's like, "Ah, do you want me to take care of these guys?" And just points to like these ones over here. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, no one answers, so he just
I
starts
mean,
running.
I thought you said he was talking to Thorag.
Yeah, I just thought he was talking.
Oh, whoever.
I'm busy trying to not die.
Yeah, you deal with those, we'll deal with this guy.
He basically runs up here and readies an attack for when they come through. They'll come through to him, and he will attack. He pulls out, like, just starts walking towards him and just pulls out like 2 hand axes from underneath his cloak.
This guy's as much of a beast as you say. I'm hoping that he can help us.
Well, he does 4 damage.
He basically hits these dudes and just starts like swiping across their face. They're good hits, but they're not really doing much damage. And they attack him. Oh, okay. One, slashes him across his chest. Gets him good. And then the second one is just like lands the perfect hit across his face, and he just has scratch marks across it, and there's just blood pouring out.
Does he look cool though?
Hey,
Does he look cool though?
he looks even more cooler now. But yeah, he looks pretty banged up from that. They got him good. That's their turn. Thorag.
Okay. I am going to cast Firebolt on the weirdo. This guy. Firebolt, where are you? Pew. See what happens there.
I believe his name is Ashton Aveth.
Hey, you don't know that.
Metagaming, I do.
Don't
Metagaming,
metagame.
you do, yes. Nah, it's alright.
I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
No, definitely not.
Okay. For my second attack, I just need to make sure that I can't.
This music sounds like you guys are at the final boss battle, and like
The final boss battle that we're about to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Just
may be
like
the
when
boss at the end of the game,
Gandalf
but it's the
Yeah,
final one
interest
that's
you-
fight.
may I interest you in running away?
Look,
Okay, I'm gonna cast Firebolt again
Take him.
for my second attack.
look,
Yep,
it's on the
sure.
cards.
Son of a bitch. Okay, don't worry. Fucking hell.
Got this. We can totally win this.
Totally.
Yeah, that completely. You waff it. These stumps are lighting on fire. So all of these stumps are now on fire, and he's Ashton just starts walking through this flame, getting closer and closer to you guys.
And then
Looking
why
like
do
a
these cultists
badass.
always look so cool?
Yeah, does he walk in slow mo?
Yeah, he is. He's got a fiery mace.
So
He's just
what you
like
saying?
fucking almost bootsed in, and he's just walking through this flaming sort of like temple that's now his.
Yeah.
So your turn.
They're watching us.
He works. He can walk 30 feet per turn, but he only walks 10 to look cool.
He sort of walks on the spot while you guys are doing your attacks. All right, Din.
All right. What one action? Okay, hang on.
Please don't shoot me in the back.
Guys, I'm gonna get going. I'm really tired. I'll catch up on what I missed. Time.
Well, let's put it this way: if next session starts and
And
Thorag,
it's
Din, and I aren't here, it's because we lost.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
I
So, which makes me think that the three of us have the harder fight.
That will be fine.
It could go either way.
We had this coming. We split the party.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
All right.
I mean,
I-
you charged in.
You charged in. You did a me.
I did
Two
no such
special
thing.
looking
I told
doors. Let's
Thorag to
split
do
the
that.
party. All right, yeah. So Farina said she had a hard knockoff at 11 o'clock. So if you guys are happy to proceed, I wouldn't mind getting these deaths out of the way.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Dean, you're up.
Three death rolls to maybe survive. All right. I cast Hail of Thorns.
Yep.
And I attack him with my bow.
Yep.
And I'm just like peeking out from behind
Please
Revan.
take a step to your right.
Why? No, I'm
I don't
like
want you
peeking
to
out.
shoot me in the back.
I'm peeking out from behind you. I'm like shooting from underneath your armpit.
Yeah, it only hurts if he crit fails.
Yeah, if I crit fail, then you're in trouble. But if if I crit fail, we're all in trouble anyway.
But you've said it too many times now, it's going to happen.
No, can't possibly happen.
Is that it?
20. It does hit, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
13.
Hitting, and also because he's on less than max health. And also,
And
Pretty much just gave you a sniper, hey.
yeah,
kind of did.
He's got to make a DC 12 dexterity save.
yeah, he's got to make a DC 12 dexterity save.
Dex, okay.
I may as well just roll a d10 while I'm waiting.
Dex. So I don't have access to save rolls with this guy. Is it just a straight Dex plus your modifier?
So a saving throw is
yeah.
usually D20 plus dex plus whatever you have into the saving throw. So proficiency if he's proficient in it.
Yeah, he's not. He definitely wafts that, doesn't get it.
Cool. So he takes another 8 damage. So it's 13 plus 10, 23 damage.
Yeah, okay. 8.
At least I'm giving out as good as I'm getting.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
And I still have an extra attack.
Yep.
Does anything cool happen, or does he just get hit?
He's just like these arrows are going through him, soaring through. Hit him with a hail of thorns. They just cut that all just like penetrate his shield at once and get past him and hits him, and he's just that blood trickling down his mouth.
Like sick, like Vegeta when he gets punched and there's like, but he just keeps walking.
Yeah, he just starts. He's just wiping it. Keeps walking on the spot.
Fucking boss. I can respect that.
Yeah, that hit him.
Plus my Colossus thing. Another 15 damage.
Does this all stack? This is ridiculous.
Falls over dead.
I think so.
No, he's still just taking it. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
That's it?
anytime I hit a creature with a weapon attack. Yeah, that's
Yes.
it. That's all my actions.
All right.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna hide behind this door.
Din shoots 2 arrows, walks behind the door.
No, I'm like taking cover, man. I'm a sniper. I don't need to be out in the open.
I'll show you what Din does as his next turn.
You got my number. So I don't know. I would say I'm in half cover.
Not to be a pessimist, guys, but I think we're kind of fucked.
I don't know.
Nah,
Like,
you're fine.
what did I just hit him with? Like 40 something damage.
20
he's
plus
obviously-
15, so 35. Oh, yeah, 20 plus 15.
Yeah. and he's still pretty chill. So like, obviously we should be concerned. And he has legendary actions.
Isn't he bleeding now though?
Oh, I don't run those rules. He's just bleeding for coolness. Yeah.
But considering we were
Boo.
referencing Arnold Schwarzenegger
Full of
before,
cool,
if
baby.
he bleeds, we can kill him.
Yeah, but like also it depends on he might only have that one legendary action.
Yeah, but we don't
Depends
know
on-
that.
Depends on what rules the DMs play.
I
Yeah.
just want to.
Seems like we're going
Next
pretty
season,
fast.
you actually just have one legendary action. Walks
Hey,
up,
hey,
next legendary
don't-
action is death.
Don't you be measuring stuff towards
Just
me.
power word kill.
Power Kill is like a pretty,
It's
what's
a
that, like
ninth
level
level
18
spell.
ability?
It's a
Is it
ninth
ninth level spell?
Yeah.
Oh my god, why is it a ninth level spell? That's
Because
obscene.
if the
What?
creature is under 100 hit points, it kills them instantly.
Yeah. Like, there's nothing you can do.
No, yeah, Death Ward will save you.
All right.
Legendary action. Power word kill.
Ashton. So Ashton, this whole time has just been focusing on Revan, and he just keeps walking up and walking up, and as he's doing this, he is saying, like, just staring straight into Revan. He's like, "I'm the one who has led the disciples of Skux from the ground up." And he just moves forward. It was me who burnt your village to the ground. Me who twisted the onyx blade into your wife's heart and set her ablaze with black fire. He just keeps getting closer and closer. This sizzling and crackling of tiefling's flesh is not something many people can say they've seen or smelt. I was the one that brought her back to the host of Skux, and I bring forth a new world. It shall be me who ascends to a throne of dead gods. And he just like runs straight up to you, grabs you by the throat, and he casts.
Power Kill.
Power word kill.
Cure wounds.
Vampiric touch.
Oh
no.
shit.
Right.
It's pretty good.
So, 22.
Well, 22 definitely hits, and they'll just minus that 10 damage right now.
Yeah, sweet. And I believe that
right.
adds to him, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
As a reaction, I would like to
Yep.
cast as my Tiefling ability, Tiefling Heritage ability, Hellish Rebuke.
Uh huh.
So DC 15 Dexterity save.
15
dex
dex
save,
save.
Fuck.
Yep.
Well, so he
Also,
still
that
takes half. He
Vampiric
still
touch-
takes half damage.
Takes half
Um,
damage.
Yeah,
How much is that? That's
that's a second level spell, so that is half
9.
18, so 9.
sweet.
So like as he does that,
Vampiric.
vampiric touch, his hand, like from where he's touching me on, like holding me on my throat, just
Yeah.
erupts into flames down his arm.
Yeah, cool.
Also
He
with-
doesn't. Hey.
Sorry, also with Vampiric Touch, it only gets half the health back of the damage.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. When that happens, he basically, his hand sort of like lights on fire, and he just takes in a big whiff. He's like, "There's that smell again," and then he's going to use another legendary action
That's his flesh burning, not mine.
as a response. Yeah, he doesn't care,
Nice.
and then he's
Hellish
going.
rebuke back.
And he's going to turn to Thorag and look him over. And you just see this flame erupt in his eyes. Thorag, what armor are you wearing?
Or heat metal.
Well, I've still got my full like armor underneath the robes.
Yep.
So I am 18.
No, what
Yes.
what type of armor?
No, what armor are you legitimately wearing?
Sorry, yeah, no, I'm wearing like chainmail.
Because
Yeah.
if it's heat metal, then
That's what I
it's
thought.
definitely going
It's heat metal.
Yeah.
His eyes just flash with flame, and you can just feel underneath your cultist robes, it just starts burning the cultist robes over. Your armor just becomes like red hot.
So you gotta make a con save, buddy.
Yep, so make a con save.
High level cast 7. Oy.
24. Well, your orcish skin. So the creature must succeed on the same throwing or drop the object if it can. If it does not drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls. Does it mean you miss it?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up now. The creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls. Or
How do you drop your armor?
well, he has to take it
It's-
off.
if
He has to
he's-
take
if
an
he-
action to take it
yeah.
off.
But he succeeded on a Constitution saving throw, though.
He takes the damage, but he doesn't have to drop his.
Yeah.
So he
Alright.
so Thorak will still take 7, but because
14.
he passed the Constitution throw, he doesn't drop it.
It's 14. Is
Can he see the armor though?
No, he adds it all up.
Can you what?
Can he see
Okay.
the armor?
See
you
the
can see it.
armor,
Okay.
Oh, I see.
especially if he's burnt off the cultist.
The spell says that you can see within range. So if the cultist doesn't know he's wearing armor, he can't technically target it.
He
To
knows
be
he's
fair-
wearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see it under his
Yeah, alright, so 14.
the deep V-neck.
Yeah,
Two,
you're taking
four, three.
14 damage.
So 14 damage, yeah, but you're just like half orc skin is just like withholding it and your skin's burning, but you're like, fuck this, I'm keeping this on.
You have the weirdest tan lines right now.
Well, it doesn't say if it can't drop the object, it just has disadvantage on the next
Yeah, it
roll.
says-
The
Succeed on a
downside is that,
Constitution saving throw or drop. So
Yeah.
he succeeded on Constitution, so he doesn't have disadvantage.
Yeah.
but the flip side to this now is that you can now use it as a bonus, just have it happen again.
Alright,
I mean, if he
that
dies before
is-
his next turn, he can't.
that is his turn.
Or if you break the concentration.
Or that.
Yeah.
And he
Well,
just
if
has
we hit-
pure hatred in his eyes for Revan.
If we hit him, he probably can.
I think Senpai noticed me.
Yeah, Revan, is that your go?
It would be
well,
Evadric and then the
So, yeah, from
Oh
my
yeah.
go.
Okay, so Yuldric is going to
Well, I'm
hopefully
before
do something
Uldric.
good. Yeah, it went in the wrong order. There.
Okay.
I hope Uldric doesn't turn out to be the fucking Krillin of this group.
Yeah, look, I didn't really make him a great character
he-
sheet because it was last minute.
Hey, Krillin was in the Power Tournament. He did really well. Tournament of Power.
Maybe he's got some Sensu beans and he'll be fine.
Yeah, alright.
Hold on,
Krillin in
he-
Dragon Ball Super, fair enough.
He drops his axes from behind his back. Like he drops his axes, then from behind his back you see like his wrist glowing like those purple runes, and he just pulls a great sword out of nowhere and just like slams it above his head onto the one on the right.
Just ignore this roll if it's bad. For me, by the way. Never mind. The Sphere of Darkness is still there. I took damage. I had to roll con save.
And he does 7 slash and he chops this Quaggoth's arm off. And he's screaming. They're going to attack him. I love having so many characters on at once, especially when they fight each other.
Yeah, you having fun? 'Cause we're just sitting here
Hey,
waiting.
he's playing with his toys, okay?
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Did you say he cut
Alright.
his arm off?
Hey,
Did you say he cut its arm off?
Yes.
cut its arm off, but it keeps slashing out, and both of them just keep attacking and attacking and attacking him. And he's getting a little fucked up, but he's pretty bulky. He's taking these hits pretty well. Cool. Alright, Revan's turn.
Yeah, well, you see, the thing about that is he's in melee range with me, and I'm not a melee fighter.
But he's also moved himself into melee range.
Yeah, so he's got me by the throat. Is he technically grappled with me? Or
No,
is that
you
just
could
for
move away
flavour?
from him if you wanted.
Oh, okay.
It's just for flavor.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do the one thing that I can do right now because I'm not moving out of range and letting him hit me some more. Yeah, that one. That's the thing I wanted. I'll hit him with my axe. There's an 18 here.
An 18? Yes.
I'll slap him with my axe for 10 damage.
Right. You slap him with your axe just like the butt of it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was more aiming for the blade of it, but sure.
Oh, okay.
And
Not really
because
a slap.
because I'm a complete and utter dumbass and forgot to do this at the start of my turn, I will now Hexblades curse him.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, it's actually when you curse someone.
It's the same thing as what I did before, it's just I wasn't close enough to do it last time.
Yeah, okay.
I was thinking of my other hex spell, which is 90 feet.
And he's also got to make that Constitution save.
What now?
Yeah, so
What constitution?
no, the bad guy has to make the con save for his heat metal spell. Because I hit him.
What, he's got a heat metal one?
No, well, he's got that heat metal spell on against Thorag. And because I
Hold on.
damaged him, he has to make a constitution or a concentration check, which is a constitution
Yeah.
saving throw.
Oh, okay, to see whether it's still on.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
at this,
he's got to
at
be
this
10.
yeah,
Yeah, right. I was wondering where you're getting at.
Sorry.
that was the reason I rolled a con save before. He drops the spell. Unless he
Yeah,
has advantage.
so he drops that spell. So Thorag, you can sort of feel a bit cooler now.
Nice.
Right.
And that's me done.
Okay. Well, Thorag, you're up.
Cool. So I'm going to get in behind him. Boop.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm just gonna swing at him with my axe, with my normal great axe.
You use the magic axe and oh, do you have to be attuned to it to do the whole restraining thing from the magic axe?
I'm already attuned to it,
Oh,
but it's
Yeah.
still it's exactly the same like stats.
I was more thinking if you restrain him, then it's easy for us to attack him. I forget. If you're restrained, can you attack
I've got to
back?
throw it.
Oh,
I've got
okay.
to throw it though.
Never mind.
Yeah. No.
Can be used as a two-handed weapon. Oh no, it does say thrown.
No, cool. All right, so great axe. So this will come with advantage because I am behind him. $15.
Nope. So you basically see it come down, and unfortunately, it's not enough.
Okay.
It bounces off that shield that's sort of like that purple aura that's around him.
You're a fighter. You've got extra attack now, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm basically just gonna do that. Just do that again, shall we?
Is the damage for a great axe? A D12. Fuck.
That's why I like using it.
Oh, I never want to be hit by one of those.
Yeah, try again, and that'll be.
What about taking 20 from?
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess you said
oof.
something insightful, but you cut out, so I didn't hear you.
25? Yep. So you basically just bring your axe down, and it just like you can see it carve through that aura, go through, and it basically like just slices him in the back, leaves a big cut.
Cool. And then I'm going to use action surge. Now with
If you use action surge and get the extra attack, do you get an extra attack?
no, I was just thinking that. I was like, ooh, but no, it's just that is just an additional attack.
That's fair, because that would be broken, because I think it's at like, I think at level 20 you get 3 attacks per turn. So if you get 3 attacks per turn, action surge, and then another 3 attacks, that's kind of fucking brutal.
Then if you do
Yeah.
two-handed biting,
If I was to, I just hypothetically, I know I
Yeah.
probably should have asked this beforehand, but if, say, for example, if because I'm standing behind him and I use Burning Hands, which is a ranged attack, so each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a Dexterity saving throw. Because, like, obviously this spell can't travel through things.
Not how fire works, but yes, it would hit me.
It would hit you, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like I was just thinking, I was like, surely this would have been good. But is he still touching you?
No, that was for flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, rightio, cool.
Look, if you cast it, then I'll have Revan make a Dex save, and if he saves, he takes no damage. Otherwise, he takes half. No,
Up
full.
again, and no, and well,
is
if I
he,
fail
is he
the
wearing
save,
any
it
armor?
Yes,
He is. What kind of armor?
it is metal armor.
Oh, then I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
wouldn't you already have advantage on that anyway? Doesn't matter what he's wearing.
And I'll have double advantage.
Oh,
I get to roll every dice until I hit a 20.
I did only two.
Okay, so
Oof.
so 19.
Yep. You make it. Just cool.
Ooh.
So how's this work? You basically just grab him and let out some lightning.
Yep.
Just
And he
surges through his
also
body.
he can't take reactions until the start of his next turn.
Okay. So he's sort of like paralyzed there, just getting electrocuted.
Yep.
Just eyes are still locked onto Revan, like he loves you.
Like the opposite of that.
The feeling
I
is
don't
not mutual.
consent. I don't
Hey.
consent.
And here endeth my turn.
Cool. Din.
Alright. Sorry, I just got to the good bit of at Doomsgate. Alright. I think I'm gonna pop out of this to here.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna
Freaking Jack in the Box with bow and arrows.
pull up my character sheet because I minimized it to look up something.
Was that
I
something
think-
at Doomsgate?
No, that's on Spotify, so that was easy. I think I'm just gonna go with the old classic, hit him with my longbow. Hey, since
Don't you get a negative disadvantage because you're so close to him?
No, it's
though?
only, if
no,
they're
I
within
think I
melee
only have
range.
to be 10 to 15 feet away or something like that.
If they're in melee range with you, you're at disadvantage. If they're further away than that, you're fine.
Okay.
Is that all it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. Yeah, at really close ranges, you do get disadvantage. Do I get advantage because he's engaged or not?
No.
Okay.
Sure, if you really want it.
God.
Yes, I do
We're
definitely.
so
Because if
blunt.
there's a
DM's just like,
shield, I definitely want it.
disadvantage. It won't matter. You're not going to hit
However,
Yeah, I feel like we're just delaying the inevitable here.
I just
However,
want,
that
I
means
want,
you get double health.
I want the edge.
Yeah, have it, man. It's not gonna help.
Alright.
All
Is
but confirmed.
that it?
It does hit. Where are you shooting him?
In the legs.
In the legs, okay. Sure, roll for damage.
And also Colossus Slayer, obviously.
Yep.
Let me move the turn or other way so I can actually roll. 14. No, 16. I can count.
Yeah.
And then extra attack in the other leg.
You really just want to Ace Ventura this guy, don't you?
No, I really want to JoJo Season 2 this guy.
Get that obscure reference, but that hits.
I'd
Yeah.
say that that's an obscure reference. It's just one that we don't know because we don't watch it.
It's so in Season 2, they this vampire comes out and they shoot his legs, and he's like, you see Smokey, his legs are destroyed. He's like, that gives us an advantage. We'll use our legs, and then they run away.
Ah,
Sounds
Oh, you're
something
planning
would
to
be in
run.
JoJo.
I'm thinking about it at this point. So that's another 15. How's he looking?
he's looking very banged up at the moment.
Okay.
Like he is barely standing, and probably the only reason he's standing is still he's holding onto Revan.
I see. I'm gonna pop back behind the door then.
Damn it, stay flat!
I am staying and fighting. I'm just not getting killed.
Sorry, let me put the proper flavour on it because I'm being choked out. Stay and fight! We've got him on the ropes!
I'm
Alright.
still here. You're like Krillin against Frieza.
Quack.
God damn it, Marsh. That was such a
Right.
shit shot.
Next one is his turn, and he's basically just death staring Revan. And he's just like, "This is the end. This is not going on any further." And he just like takes his flaming mace and he just smacks you in the head with it.
Right. 16 to hit, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? My AC is 17, so he misses.
He's gonna hit again.
Fuck. Bright side, that fire damage is halved because I'm resistant to fire.
Legendary action. Power word kill.
So that would be
Eight.
2
Eight.
plus. That would just be 8 all up.
Yeah, so 2 plus 6.
Rounded down, you reckon?
Oh,
Do you want me to round it down or round it up?
yeah, well, it's up to you, really.
No.
I just thought the rule was round down.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, look at Glenn Maxwell, big dick swinging, not gonna wear a helmet.
Yep, I
What?
know exactly what you're talking about.
something about
Sorry, we're all
cricket,
like,
maybe.
Give out I've got the cricket going.
Yes, I too enjoy watching the game of sport. I hope the Allied team prevails over the enemy.
Nah, T20's a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he is going to use his last legendary action to cast one final spell, and he's just going to keep choking. He's going to drop his mace and start choking Revan with both hands and inflict wounds.
Oh,
It's
fuck,
like,
dude.
fuck's sake.
You're fucked.
Yes.
I'm so screwed. Miss it,
Bye, Revan.
miss it. Oh, you don't miss it.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, guess what? I'm still alive.
Oh my god. Yay.
Think. Oh wait, so that needed to go down to that. So it's yep. I am still alive. I am very, very, very hurt, but I am still alive.
You must have a shit ton of health then.
I hadn't taken any damage. I was at full health coming into this fight.
Where's old mate with the sensu beans? Come on, Krillin.
He's over here fighting. Alright, I'm just going to sort of do these guys real quick. That great sword worked, oh hey.
I thought you'd use Hellish Rebuke.
I can only use it once.
Ah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I
And
would
you
be
have more
spending
health
that-
than me.
I have 38
One
at full.
I've got
Okay.
36.
Eldritch Slashes is this one again. It's starting to look a bit banged up. Oops. 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 Okay. Ooh, one fucking gets him real good across the face again.
Damn.
Sweet, and that's their go. Revan.
So okay, as he's choking me out, I'm gonna essentially going to put my hands on either side of his head, and I'm going
Yep.
to use my ability of Maddening Hex.
Yep.
As bonus action, I
Okay,
cause psychic
right.
disturbance around the target, and he essentially takes damage equal to my charisma modifier,
Mhm.
which is 4. So he takes an instant 4 damage.
You just grab him across the head. And what happens to him?
He just so the Maddening Hex
You
is just
tell me what happens.
I guess I essentially grab him by at his temples, so on either side of his head, and just as I'm holding him, just shadows creep up my arms and just engulf his head.
As you see this happen, the shadow engulfs his head, and you see the flame in his eyes sort of just snuff out. Something clicks, and his eyes go black, and he drops.
So he died.
I'm
I-
gonna get my axe and cut his head off.
I regain hit points equal to my warlock level plus my charisma modifier. So I'm going to take an extra, what's that, 5? So I'm going to heal 9 hit points. Okay, so I'm less dead now. So I guess as that happens, just the shadows just like retract back up my arms, and I feel a little bit refreshed.
Yeah.
Did you roll your Constitution modifier saving throw?
For what?
The spell you had up here.
Oh right, yeah, my Orb of Darkness. What did I need to make? Was it a 17? So that's a 10 and a another big number. I'll just roll 2 if I get
10 and 8. 10 and 10, I think.
Yeah, okay. Con save. What was that?
10.
10, so saved it once. Hell yeah. Totally keeping that Orb of Darkness. It's practically useless now. Yep, it's still there.
You have another one going, like the...
Okay, is that your turn?
No,
Start
because
another one.
that was just
Yeah.
my bonus action.
Okay.
As
Take
an
your
action-
regular action.
As an action, I will shoot 1 Eldritch Blast at Mr. Quaggoth. That's a...
Which-
Well, that's just a regular... it's just not a natural because he doesn't have Hexblade Curse on him. So I'll re-roll that just so it doesn't
Okay.
say natural.
I'm happy to take the 19.
Yeah, but if I roll the dice, it will come up with Oh, we'll just not take the plus, I guess. So it'd be a 9 to
Okay,
first one.
cool. The one on the left.
Yeah, and second one goes to the boy on the right. 21.
Yep. Both hits.
And another 9.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. Cool. You just basically, yeah. No, none of you can really work out what Revan has done to this cultist leader, but he's just dropped and then he's unleashed 2 Eldritch Blasts on the Quaggoths and fucking knocked them around a bit.
Just out of curiosity, is this stump on fire?
Yeah, all of the stumps are on fire.
Ah,
This one is, but you can't see it.
what about this one?
Yeah, that one's on fire.
Sit on stump. I'm just gonna go collapse against this wall here then. That's me done.
Get on
Dude,
there.
they're cool on fire though. They're not really gonna damage your fire, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna take my chances with the wall.
Yeah, right. Thoric?
Against my better judgment, I'm going to try and kill these little beasties over here because I really want to dismember the dead dude. So I'm just going to shoot a firebolt at the one that's closest to me. Is this just a normal roll, or would this be advantage because they're technically engaged? But I'm not flanking them though, so
No, just do normal.
yep. No, cool. 17.
Yep, that hits.
Cool. So that's 8 damage.
Right, this Quaggoth's like the fire just bursts up into flames. Like his fur bursts up into flames. Yeah, cool.
And then I'm going to use my second attack. And am I going to be in range? Am I going to kill this guy, or should I? Oh, I'm going to move. Yeah, I'll just move like that much, and then I'll take another shot at him.
Yep.
At another one. Oh.
Oh
even
yeah,
better.
that
Yeah,
does
so
it. He
21 and 11.
he gets even more on fire.
And
he's screaming.
Be more on fire.
You can always be more on fire.
No
Okay.
such thing. No such thing as too much fire.
Yeah. All right. So I'm assuming and then I yell out, "We need to dismember, just in case. I don't want this guy like coming back zombified." Chop his
Yep.
head off, smash his brains, cut his heart out.
Cool.
Good
All right,
magic.
Seconded.
Din.
All right. I
Where's your fillet? Where's your fillet
Wait,
knife?
didn't see any of this happen because he's back behind the door.
I can see. I'm like looking around the corner. I don't really have a problem with it. I'm gonna pop back around this corner. And I'm gonna take a. This one's looking pretty bad, right? I'm gonna take a
Yeah.
shot at it with my bow.
Yeah, it hits.
And it's on less than max health.
It's dead, okay?
Oh, it's dead? Alright.
I'm just going to assume, but you can roll damage if you like.
Nah, it's all good. I'll take it. I'm gonna come up to. That's like right. Hang on. Oh, it's a stretch.
Just
Hang on. Just
don't,
trying to find out if there's
just don't
anywhere I
roll a
can
one.
get a shot on this thing without going straight through. Alright, I'm just gonna move up as far as I can.
Bounce it off the roof.
Just be like in that movie Wanted and curve the bullet.
Yeah, it's not a bullet.
Oh my God.
I'm
Can you try
gonna
again?
try my best to shoot this one.
Hildrick, duck!
Quack.
Oh, so it basically soars past Yildric's head, pierces through his shield, goes out the other side on his shield, and then hits the Quaggoth straight in the head.
Dick. And lost.
And yeah, and he's dead.
Yeah, Jin's doing something useful.
And dead.
Got to level 5. That's what the secret was.
Well, you've been
Right.
useful.
You did absorb some of the damage.
I absorbed plenty of damage.
Okay,
That's
I
like
think
half of my possible amount that I could have absorbed.
that's
in one go.
everyone that was attacking you. Right. Now, for Hector and Balthazar. Should we leave it there? I think we should leave it there.
That's probably a good choice to cut.
Can we at least see what we're going
Yeah,
to do?
that's I meant leave those guys there.
Yeah.
Do you? Oh, no, that's all right.
But
Because I got to head off soon. That's all.
Well,
so.
do you want to just do the reveal of what's in their room and then we'll call it there?
I suppose I can just leave at any time. You keep going. I'll just
hang on,
stay.
do you guys want to dismember this dude and then we'll do something and then we'll go to the next room?
Yeah, I think we probably should just kill that guy.
Yeah, so we'll
probably
loot and-
notes for next session is that we'd probably need to just we need to interrogate old what's his name that was kind of helping us and be like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? Because he was not being very talkative.
He was being
So-
very talkative.
I mean, I was about to say we're
Oh,
kind
you
of forgetting
mean
the squid-faced
Oh,
elephant
maybe it
in the
was like-
room.
Maybe it was the other.
So you guys gonna dismember this guy?
Yeah, loot and dismember.
Cut his head off, crush his skull, crush his brain, and cut his
Okay.
heart out.
As he dies, you can see the runes across his forehead sort of like slowly dissipate. They're still there. If you guys cut off his head, okay, then you would see them sort of fade out as well. There's sort of like a someone roll Arcana.
I'm terrible Arcana, so probably not me.
I'll go.
No,
I feel like this is up to you, Revan.
I've got this. 16.
And you can tell that this is some dark fucking magic. Okay, you can tell that this was what Skux has bestowed upon his followers, sort of thing. And now that he's dead and severed his head, but it's no longer there. The essence of Skux that was imprinted onto him is now gone. Cool.
Yeah, so I
That's
just
what
sort of
I'm gonna-
relay that, just like it's a blessing from Skux, and it's gone.
Yeah. I'm going to leave it there. We'll do loot when we get back. I think it's probably better. Otherwise, you guys will forget what it actually is.
Yep.
Real talk.
Right. Is everyone there in the second group going to go in as a group?
I am going to put Shield Guardians, then walk into the room. I'm also going to designate Richland, Balthazar, and Sophinius as not targets of Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, Richland was even there.
Hey,
Yeah,
sorry
this
you guys
goes-
didn't get to play much tonight, but
We
you
split
split the party. You split
Yeah.
the party. Sorry.
The way I look at it is next week our battle will take up the majority of the start of the thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, charge straight in.
So
I've
you
got
charge
Spirit Guardians on.
in. You basically enter a big domed room. Okay, lots of the wall is just it's just filled with beautiful lush grass. Okay, the first thing you guys see is just a massive, beautiful tree.
Yep.
Like, it's just stunning. It's one of the most beautiful trees you've ever seen in your whole entire life. Okay, the whole area is just littered with different types of plants, vegetables, fruits, everything from around the world. There looks like there is absolutely everything in here. All shapes, sizes, growing on the same tree. It's really like a magical garden, you would say.
Yep.
In the middle of the tree, okay, you can see, how big is it? An enormous egg-shaped object. Okay, it's like a dark, rich green with purple veiny things. It looks like a big old testicle, probably about 4 feet high.
Yeah.
You can sort of see through it. There's something humanoid within it. It's attached to the tree via a vine. Okay, and it's giving off some bad fucking vibes. It's sort of quiet, and in the distance behind the tree, you can sort of see what looks to be like an old elvish man, sort of like stabbing the ground with a stick near some vegetables.
So my character with the Spirit Guardians on is going to walk up to the tree. If
Yep.
there is a bad creature in the aura of that, which should be highlighted on my screen, then they will instantly, at the moment I walk into that, take 3d8 of radiant damage.
I'm cautiously following Hector.
Balthazar takes
So-
damage.
Balthazar is not yeah. So if the egg thing in the tree is something, then the if it is in the range of my Spirit Guardians, it'll take 3d8 of.
How would
damage.
you deem as something that has not been born yet? Because I feel like that would not hurt it.
Yeah, that's
Is
that's
it
a
hostile?
philosophical question.
I would say it's not.
No,
It's
no,
not
is it-
hostile.
Is it a
It's-
creature?
Yes.
Then it takes 3d8.
So it's
'Cause
any
it
creature.
says when you cast a spell, you may designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected. So I chose the party.
Oh, it's just everything.
An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time or on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 of radiant damage. On a successful save, the creature takes half. So currently, I have walked into it, therefore it has entered my sphere.
Don't mind me. I haven't rolled stats for some things.
I haven't rolled stats for fetus.
Look, I'm pro-choice, so
Yeah, I am here to perform an abortion.
No, say that myself.
That's not very cleric of you.
What type of save?
depends on the religion.
Wisdom, I think.
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Yeah. No. Okay. So this egg that's there, this fleshy-looking thing, just sort of like gurgles and burbles, and then just sort of like explodes. And the thing that comes out of it is horrific. It almost looks like it's a humanoid with vines sort of like dangling it from its face. The best way that I can explain this type of creature is almost like a mind flayer, but with a more vine-esque look. Okay, it's got leaves and vines and fruit just dangling off it. It looks morbid. It looks horrible. Not fully developed. And it looks lifeless.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure it's lifeless, right?
Yeah, why do you think I've put on Spirit Guardians before walking into the room?
Fair, fair.
Yeah, I have a plan, trust me.
I'm liking it so far. I'm sticking within that 15-foot radius. So I don't know actually where
Yeah,
it is.
that's okay. Yeah. What are you guys going to do? This
Is it
elf,
alive?
this elf type guy who is stabbing the ground. Okay, he's like, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well,
Best leave that thing alone.
well, the question is it okay? So the question, so every turn it has to do that same thing.
Yep.
So if we're starting combat, then I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself. Continuously take the dodge action every turn while hugging that thing.
Hugging what? This thing on the
Well,
ground.
staying close to the thing on the ground if it's alive.
Okay. Do you want to see if it is alive?
Well, we're double tapping it just to make sure it's dead.
All right. Do you want to stab it?
Yeah, I'll stab it.
Balthazar?
I'll take out the.
Do a medicine check for me.
Who?
I can do it. It's all good.
Oh.
My medicine check, I think, is stupidly high. Unless it's the other one. Yeah, it is.
Okay, this thing is dead. Okay. You basically murdered it as soon as that egg exploded.
I'm pretty happy with that.
I'm gonna
This-
poke it with my foot.
This elf that keeps sort of like digging at the ground. He's look old and decrepit sort of thing. He's like, you can't really kill what was never alive, can you? It's not really any of my business.
Who are you? What is this place?
I start
What
walking
is going on
towards him
here?
slowly.
He looks up at you with soft eyes. The man is like got grey hair and wearing sort of like a teal sort of like jacket and pants. He looks up at you while stabbing the ground with the dirt and he says, I'm Wolfscree, the groundskeeper.
Who are you, sorry?
Wolfscree.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
He related to.
Hey now.
Are you friend or foe?
Neither, I'm just here doing my job.
I say again.
Oh,
Are you friend or foe?
I fix boilers, turlets and boilers.
so are you
Depends.
with all these cultists that have been summoning and shit?
Nope, I'm just doing my job. Maintaining this here garden.
Who's your boss then?
I don't answer no one
Why are you doing this job?
because I can. And then he sort of like, you look at this guy's stick that he's poking in the ground and you notice that it's got all these little archaic runes on it as well. And it's got a little jagged end on the piece.
Can we have you give us your stick?
He's sort of seems very hesitant.
You don't walk
I
up to
said,
the old man and ask him for his
Give us
stick.
your stick.
Are you
You
trying
saw
to
what we
intimidate?
did there?
Are you trying to intimidate him?
Yes.
Alright, roll intimidation.
I'm gonna look menacing next to him.
With a -1, that's pretty good.
He looks at you and he's like, how about you just give me the other end of it?
How about you give us the stick, and then we can put it together, and then you tell us what it does.
Hole.
I know it's a hoe. What does the hoe do?
He
Does the hoe pull tricks? Does the hoe sit on the corner? What does the hoe do? What do the hoe be doing?
always be doing what they always be doing. He just throws you the stick.
I
And he sort of
Ah,
just
so-
kneels down and starts like planting like some lettuce in a hole, and he's like, "Just give me your hand."
Pull them back that way.
Can one of you
I-
roll a perception check?
I'll give it a crack.
14.
If I can find it.
Balthazar, you hear something like this room has been pretty peaceful. You haven't seen any life besides the dead fetus thing, and then this old sort of elven dude. But you hear fluttering from above in the tree. like
Okay.
beating wings.
Gonna look at it.
Yeah, you can have a look. And you don't really see anything except for leaves rustle and stuff like that.
Hector, there's something fluttering above us.
Start climbing the tree. Get him close to my garden.
You're not meant to be here.
Everything here that we've met has tried to kill us so far.
And nothing
What's
will change from that. You weren't meant to touch that egg.
What is the egg?
The egg was sacred. The egg was going to save the world.
How?
And I was going to as well.
How?
And you sort of see this like eagle sort of like screech and start flying around this tree. And then it's like that life force was going to usher in the new world and bring life back to the world.
That sounds fucking bad.
Yeah, how and why? You still haven't answered what it is.
It would have been a lot easier if you weren't being cryptic.
That was not for me to know. And therefore probably not up for you. And then all of a sudden this eagle just comes like screeching down, lands next to a tree, and it just transforms into a beautiful elven woman. And just
Oh
like sort
God,
of lands.
do we have to
just lands.
fight God?
And she just lands there and she says, "You were not meant to do that." And then that's it. I think we're going to end it there.
Well, we're fighting.
None of you seem to notice who this is, except for Richland has a very surprised look on his face.
Wait, is this Denala?
We don't know.
I recognize the picture, but I can't remember where from.